You have to admit, that is one of the greatest stream titles in the freaking history of Twitch. When have you ever seen a better stream title for any stream you've ever been in? That is one of the greatest ones anyone has ever seen. I deserve everyone's subscription. You should also give me all your bits. And that's going to be, we're never going to let you down. You are free to do whatever you want. To I Am Legend. Thank you, Clown. I agree. So it's the Hydrapple. Okay, so Jared Grimes, or Grimy as he likes to be called, is Hydra Breath, discard 6 basic grass energy from hand, knock out your opponent's active. Obviously, there's cards that can stop this, but it can take back shots, and that's what we like. No, Clem Burglar is not allowed to do that. But what Jared did, and then it was also, it's basically the list that I showed off in my road decks video, and maybe I should do other things, but you just play a Testicle Festival deck, and then you chuck in 2 Hydrapple, and you have to increase the amount of grass energy. And Walking Plane, I did use it once against Dragapult in a test game, and then it was just like, I just had a Hydrapple there, right? It's like, it has a 3 retreat cost, it can't attack again, so you just kind of have a Hydrapple stuck there. There's no switch cards. Well, I mean, I guess Kieran, but like, there's no switch cards, so I did take somebody's advice. I think, who was it that suggested Sinistcha? I decided to put Sinistcha in here. I have some really crazy lists. Where is it? Oh, I think it's this one. Okay. If I flip heads, we're already playing a deck that has such a low win rate. Why not play something like this? Draw 8? How is that bad? How is a Shuffle Draw 8? How is Shuffle Draw 8 bad? Right? There's no world in which Shuffle Draw 8 is a bad card. And then you look at Parasol Lady. Look at that. You play it with Tatsugiri, you play Parasol Lady, you draw up to 8. And then look at this. We got Lacey. You draw 8. It's a Shuffle Draw 8. How is this? How can these cards be bad? And Bearded Dragon, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Wait, 3 months in advance. Are you okay? Are you feeling okay? Did you mean to sub at tier 3 for 1 month or tier 1 for 3 months? Whatever you did, I will take your money. So yeah, just obviously this is the best one. Wait, what's the echo? Is that the Disney Plus series that nobody watched? Did you know that Ironheart's coming out like really soon? Isn't Ironheart like 2 days from now? And it's just all the episodes are coming out at once because it's apparently gonna be that bad. All right, so yeah, we're just playing this. It's gonna be, I got some wacky lists. I have to remember that I'm playing a Festival Grounds list first, but we can knock things out. Oh yes, play level ball and standard. And Sonny, you were timed out, Sonny. You better don't take a risk. Where's the show about magic? Didn't Olivia Munn play magic in that terrible X-Men movie that was horrible and made 0 sense and sucked? You know, I'm not sure if you necessarily want to go second with this deck, but it's like it's an Arven TM evolution deck, so yeah. Wasn't that Psylocke? Oh yeah, whatever, same thing. Or no, Magic was the New Mutants. No, sorry, I should have specified. Wasn't it Anya Taylor-Joy was Magic? Somebody was mad in the new, it was the New Mutants was Magic and X-Men Apocalypse was Psylocke, or it was the other way around. 3 mulligans. Did Jared Grimes have to take 3 mulligans at NAIC? Probably not. And Never Gonna Let Me Down. Oh, so you better go into every... Ooh, this is terrible. This is the worst matchup. You better go into every Little Dark Furry stream and be like, you better comment on that video. Be like, oh, I wonder where you got this idea, Little Dark Furry. It's almost like we have the same... Oh, crap. It's almost like we have access to the exact same pool of cards. Because he doesn't care about you. I care about you. Trust your pilot is your best friend. And Fire King, I don't have a Switch 2, so I haven't even bothered. Ooh, that's pretty good. As long as we don't get screwed here. All right, so... This is a tough call. This is a really tough call. I think I just go Grookey and Rellor. It's a very, very, very tough call on what to do here. I think it's okay to tumbling attack because we do need to soften up the Mimikyu. And I don't think it's worth it to Festival Grounds because I can deal 100 damage to that Mimikyu if we just flip heads. Yeah, I can knock out the Mimikyu now. There's also a Vitality Band. And never to let me down. I'm sorry. They were first. They came to me first. I made them come first. You were sloppy seconds. But yes, I do apologize for sort of edging you like that. But I'll talk to them a little bit more. You know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Your daily Porygon propaganda? Hey, Porygon's all right. Yeah, I kind of knew that was going to happen. All right, so we just got to take a knockout. This will be easy. We can win this one. Because it had a website in it. It was probably some adult website where you show your feet and only I'm allowed to see that. As crazy as this is, I think I have to Ultra Ball away the Bug Catching Set in the Applin. I know. I don't like it as much as you. I hate this as much as you do, but we really don't have a choice right now. Because this guarantees me the Thwackey, the Boom Boom Groove, and then I can... I mean, I don't think I Hassel the Hoff. I think it's just an Iono and Pray. Like, because I could attack. I could knock out the Mimikyu. I probably should do that, but you know, we got to draw some cards here. It puts them down to 5. It puts me up to 6. That went literally horribly. There could not have been a worse draw there. Thank you. Okay, yeah, well, I guess we got to go for the Rabsca. Because I can't even knock out the Mimikyu. I literally can't, even with the Festival Grounds, I can't knock out the Mimikyu. So, yeah, there's all my Dipplins, thank you. I know I'm down 2 Applin, so it wasn't likely that I was going to get basics. But I was like, we just got to Iono and hope, and we should not have done that. I definitely should have done this differently. If they just go Rare Candy Dragapult, we lose the game, so we're not going to do that. Okay, good. I'm not quite sure how we can win this game. That's a pretty good start. So I guess we go Super Rod, right? We go get the Super Rod. But we're still in the same boat where I'm only doing 80. So it's a little unfortunate that I could have maybe forced it, but I want to get Applin into play. We need more Applin. I'm more apt to get more Applin. And, oh, I was like, oh, wow, everybody got the Thwackey in the hand. So this is always the tough call with Testicle Festivals. Do you go double Applin or do you go get a second Grookey? I think because I'm in a situation where they can, like, do counter catcher or, like, just bosses Hawlucha shenanigans, I think I have to do that. Like, obviously, it would be great if they didn't have the Bravery Charm on the stupid Mimikyu and we could have just knocked it out and then knocked out a Dreepy, but they literally are having the perfect draws over there. All right, that is our way to knock out a Dragapult, so that's good. Just don't Iono me. If all they do is... I had someone earlier in my test game, they did win, but they attached the Neo Upper Energy to Dracloak, retreated the Badoo, and then I guess they thought they could attack with Dracloak, and they very clearly could not. And why does it ask you? Well, it's like, why does PDCGL let you search your deck when you play Ultra Ball with no Pokemon inside? It's because that's the effect of the card, right? It just wants to make sure, right? There are situations where you wouldn't want to, like if you're facing a Monkey Dory deck and you don't want to damage somebody that's just going to send the damage right back to you. So yes, there are situations where you wouldn't want to. But even if there weren't, you want to have the option, right? And Ryusham, no, it's not sponsored by anybody yet. Are they just going to retreat? Are they going to retreat those sweet feet into my mouth? And Juan. Ow.
Where did my money go?
It went straight to Trust Your Pilot's foot lotion fund. And Psycho, that you're not going to make fetch happen, okay? I don't think my opponent is playing perfectly right now because they're basically letting me beat them off. And the Rabsca's putting in work. I did read Jared's replies. Like, it was just pretty, you know, normal stuff. The Rabsca was pretty much useless. But if you don't have Rabsca against Dragapult, you just 100% lose the game. So it's like, yeah, Rabsca is really only going to make a difference. Oh, this is perfect. Oh my God, what are these? What are these? Get it? Because it's like, what are those? But what are these? Okay, so yeah, we just got to go get the group dog. I could have waited a turn and done that next turn where I, you know, get full value out of the Poffin. Okay, so if I bosses, I think we were 100% bosses here. I bosses the Dracloak with the energy. We just absolutely spanked their Mistress Paddle Bottom. And then this might just be game. Well, yeah, obviously. Why would it show you anything else? And then they're probably going to give me the Fezandipiti because I don't knock out the Fezandipiti. And they're like, oh, you only play one go. Oh, they're giving me the Mimikyu. Okay. And Psycho, I got some bad news. I got some bad news for anyone expecting anything good from that Samurott. Also, if you're expecting the Superior EX to be good, I got some other bad news. Clan Burglar, it'd be more apt to ask me when I don't have lotion on my feet. But yes, B-Dragon TCG, thank you again for the sub, and Juan, I appreciate you. The money will go towards good things. If I remember, I'll post on... Did they just put a Darkness Energy on the Dragapult? If I remember this weekend, I will do like a poll on the Discord or just like ask your opinion about new starting soon screens. Because there's quite a few really, really interesting ones. Skateboard and Fezandipiti. There's quite a few starting soon screens that I'm really interested in. And then I can just make like a sub goal, like, oh, if I get 5 subs on Monday, I'll let chat vote on the new starting soon screen. Oh my God, the Keldeo is literally worse than Keldeo GX from 5 years ago, 6 years ago, whatever it was. Excadrill EX, 1 successful list. They don't know. They clearly have not faced this matchup. Oh, hello, here we go. Okay, can I do this is the question. Can I groove my boom booms here? I mean, maybe if I get really lucky off Bug Catching Set. So let's do that. Let's just go for all the Bug Catching Set, because I have a knockout on the Fezandipiti as long as we didn't prize Vitality Band. Oh my God, seriously? As long as we didn't prize the Vitality Band, we're totally fine. All right, well, I guess we go boss's orders. Yeah, absolutely the setup phase is the worst. So we just go boss's orders and Thwack Daddy for... I mean, I guess I just have to guarantee the energy. We can't not guarantee ourselves an energy. And then we're going to boss a Dreepy. So we go into you. We boss's orders a Dreepy because we just want to take the knockout. And then we want to Hydrapple either the Dragapult or the Fez. And Psycho, it's the new N card is just pop. You got to go watch my preview video. I did a full preview video. There. Oh, thanks, PDC Jail, for rubbing it in. This isn't lotion. I don't like it when you rub it in. Heavily damaging that Fezandipiti is bad for them, but all I have is a counter catcher. If you KO Dragapult this turn, I'm subbing. The problem with that is I don't think it was physically possible to KO the Dragapult because you need, remember, with Hydrapple, you need 6 energy in your hand. I don't think they did that correctly. So you need 6 grass energy in your hand in order to take a KO. Even if I use 2 Bug Catching Set, that's a maximum of 4. The Max Rod only gets it from the discard pile. Earthen Vessel wouldn't do it. Because I think, well, like if I go 2 Earthen Vessel, I still had to do an attachment. No, I don't think it was physically possible to knock out the Dragapult. And knocking out the Fezandipiti didn't really make any sense because I can just knock out the Dragapult at any point. They have to go for the Rabsca. Or they're gonna go for the Thwackey. Okay. Was not expecting that. Okay, so you're gonna sub if I take a knockout. Then my real... What are they doing? I guess they're like, you can't retreat the Thwackey, and they are correct unless I top deck a Kieran. A Kieran Kurosawa. All right, so let's go Arven. We should get the Earthen Vessel. Okay, I guess I just get rid of the TM Evolution, of course, and then I guess I want to beat them off. Yeah, I don't think I want to evolve into any of my Hydrapple yet. And, less than a month, right? Less than a month because it's the 17th. Less than a month until we get Air Balloon. Then Thwackey has free retreat. Then Dipplin has free retreat. No more rescue board crap. Baby Brevavroom has free retreat. Grimmsnarl has free retreat. Just everything with 2 retreat costs. ABC, there's a Kieran. And this is not my list. This is Jared Grimes' NAIC Day 2 list. But it's basically... I think maybe there's like a couple cards that slightly changed versus that Japanese list I showed off a month ago or whatever, or over a month ago. All right. What do you think? Do you think they're going to spread cheeks, or do you think they're just going to put all the damage counters on one Pokemon because they know how to read? I mean, if they're in Master League, they're one of the best trainers in the world because only the best trainers in the world make it to Master League. They can't read. And Jaw, 100%. There's no reason to not do that. If you have Rescue Board in a deck, just 100% swap it. Okay. I think if I go for Hassel, that will allow me to potentially do this. So let's go Boom Boom Groove. We go get Hassel, and then I have to get like Max Rod and Letter of Encouragement. So I'm going to actually thin the deck a little bit. And I'm going to do this for all of you. I'm going to risk it to get the biscuit here, okay? This is for all of you. We're going to go get rid of the Grookey and the Dipplin because we can't let them know that we're packing heat. Okay, we got the Applin. That can definitely go into play. All right, and we go Hassel. So what do I need again? I need... it's not impossible. It's not impossible that we can do this. It's improbable, but it's not impossible. All right, so how many energy we got in there? Just 1. Don't worry, I have a way around that. All right, so if we get all energy here. Oh, okay. So wait, do I have enough? Yes, I think I do. I think I have it, right? We go retreat. And then that's it. We got it. Oh my goodness, I am the #1 PDC jail player in the world. Look at this. Just knock out the freaking dude. Just get out of here, buddy. Oh, what's that, Dragapult? More like Draga suck. More like Dragon D's nuts across your face. So yeah, that's why I promoted that one, because I noticed that it had a 2 retreat cost. And I'm like, I can retreat off that energy and bring it back. Didn't even need the Max Rod. All you needed was pure, unadulterated Pilot. And Pilot can beat off all the Dragapult players, though they did make several misplays by, but we take those, okay? That we're playing freaking Festival Grounds Dipplin. It's not going to go great. We take the wins when we can get them. So Walking Plane, I believe we had a deal. I believe someone was going to send me feet pics if I won the game. So versus Red Shark Pro. Yeah, I think they might have just misclicked or just maybe a couple misplays because, they were facing Trust Your Pilot. And that is, your feet start sweating when you face Trust Your Pilot and you start to lose focus. Well, to be fair, I did knock out the Dracloak with the Sparkling Crystal and the energy on it. So as soon as I knocked out that Dracloak, it was like, now what the hell do I do, right? Because their whole strategy was, as long as Pilot doesn't knock out my Dracloak, as long as Pilot doesn't knock out my Dracloak, I just win the game, because then I have a fully powered up Dragapult for 1 energy, and then I can just kind of, counter catcher up the Rabsca and then win. What? No, you literally said, I'm extending it to this turn too if you KO Dragapult, and I KO Dragapult. That turn. Oh, mods, if Walking Plane doesn't sub within the next 5 minutes, ban them. You don't dangle your dingle in front of my face and expect me not to bite. All right, so we start the Rellor because we don't know. The Rellor could be completely useless, so you put it in front in case it's the useless one. Ah, that's good. Okay. I mean, I guess I just attach it to this guy and pass. Because what the hell else are we gonna do? Mods, I think that's a lie. No, because what was that the turn? Was that the turn? Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. But you are flaking. You're flaking. You know, you're like a bowl of cornflakes. You're flaking. Yeah, you'll have to check the VOD. Someone check the VOD to see if Walking Plane has to sub. Okay, well that's good as long as I can get like a TM evolution and a Poffin. But I do there we go. Okay, so this is a bad matchup. Unless I can win, then it's a good matchup. So, yeah, I do recall that slightly. So maybe Walking Plane's right. But you should still sub, because, I mean, come on, quality content. This should be a tough matchup, but I think I can definitely win it. Because we don't need the Rabsca, though ironically the Rabsca can actually knock out a Grimmsnarl. That'll be pretty funny. The Rabsca can knock out a Grimmsnarl, assuming we get it. All right, so we already have 2 dudes. I guess the Rabsca is slightly important in this matchup, simply because we got to do that, and then you always want to split the evolutions here. So we go 1, 2, split them, because this way we can, you know, maybe use Boom Boom Groove before we get Eevee Grove next week. But the Rabsca will be important to, at the very least, stop the 30 damage from Grimmsnarl on the bench, because there's no Shaman in this list. There's no shame in not playing Shaman. Because the Grimmsnarl matchup, if you put Shaman in this list, it's not really helping you out all that much. It's like, oh man, the Shaman really helps with Grimmsnarl and Wellspring Masked Ogerpon. But Rabsca does the same thing, but also helps against Dragapult. So you're just like, yeah, Shaman has a purpose. But I'd rather have Rabsca because it's less place I need in the deck. You can't get Shaman with Poffin. You can get it with Bug Catching Set. And Fire King, what do you mean Ultra Energy Encounter? All right, so yeah. Oh, they're playing with their secret box. What's inside your secret box? And Rabsca, yeah, Rabsca will be super important. Ooh, it looks like they're giving me their belly. They're showing their belly. All right, well, I mean, we can knock out Badoo with Rellor, but I think for sure we just go Dipplin. We Boom Boom Groove for a Festival Grounds, because we're going to be able to knock out whatever they promote after the Badoo. This will be a 2 KO turn, unless they get a Grimmsnarl. I think the only way that they can prevent a 2-turn KO or a 2 KO turn, isn't that the name of the new, like, Fortnite fighting game? It's 2 KO or something? But yeah, I knock out Badoo, they give me Shaman. They're not going to give me an Impidimp. I'll be honest, I have never faced Grimmsnarl with a Testicle Festival deck. Oh, they are going Rare Candy. Wait, what? Riot Game. Sorry, that's the other dudes. Okay, I mean, I don't hate this decision. I just question the Badoo this early. Yeah, they're going for Grimmsnarl. We do 2, so we're taking a 2-prize turn. It's just not the 2-prize turn I was expecting. All right, because, yeah, we do, even if I only have 4 bench Pokemon, we still knock it out. I just have to make sure I get Festival Grounds. Yeah, 100%, they should have Badooed there. They should have Spike Myth For an Impidimp, they should have... Yeah, they should have gone Poffin and not what they did. Maybe they didn't... maybe they haven't faced this matchup very much, and they're just like, oh, I don't need to worry about that. And then it's like, no, you very much do need to worry about that. Right away, we get the Testicle Festival. And then, boom. Because now they're going to be scrambling like an egg. Is it cute? And then we go Arven for TM Evolution, because we don't need the Vitality Band in this matchup. We know that for sure. I could Letter of Encouragement, or I can just get more basics, which we have a Grookey. I can get more basics, of which we have one. So I guess we Letter of Encouragement and just get all the energy out of the deck. And we can, yeah, just literally get all of the energy, because I want to try and guarantee off the Bug Catching set that we get our dudes. Though I should have gone Thwackey for Thwackey. That was my mistake. You always go Thwackey for Thwackey unless we get a Thwackey here. There you go. We got Thwackey, we got Dipplin. And because they went way too aggressive, way too early, we don't really have to worry here. All right, so we attach that there. We groove our Boom Booms. And yeah, just the... Wait, I don't think there's a rest. There's no Night Stretcher, which is a bit of a problem. So I guess we just preemptively get the Lana's Aid. Because if they don't just immediately concede here, then I will definitely want to get the Rellor back. And yes, I would. I would like to take the knockout. And never to let me down. Yeah, you 100%. You don't put Grimmsnarl into play until it's time to, you know, take a meaningful knockout. The only reason you would put Grimmsnarl into play is if, you know, I have a Dipplin on the bench with 30 HP left, and then you can knock out my active and take 2 prizes. That's the only time you put the Grimmsnarl into play. And now we're just in a situation where I just have to chase the snow runt. That's all I have to do. They should have 100% gone for Buddy-Buddy Poffin last turn, get double snow runt, Spike Myth, and other Impidimp into play. Obviously, they wouldn't have Monkey Dory, but you don't need Monkey Dory in this matchup. A few turns of Badoo, then Devo, true. And Ryusham, that's a good idea. I think you 100%. It's going to be incredible. And when Air Balloon arrives, yeah, Air Balloon, yeah, Bangle I think is going to be the main card, because Bangle turns this into 130 twice a turn against EXs, which is going to be great. And yeah, Ryu, I think that was the right call, as I should have gone for Kieran, just in case they do try to counter catch or trap a... Okay, doesn't matter. Boss the Imp. No, I think I just... I was gonna go and bosses. I was gonna go get bosses. All right, well, let's... We have an energy and we have a dude. So now we get these two. Nah, I'm gonna give them a chance. I do feel bad for them. I'm going to give them a chance here, just because I do feel slightly bad. And then we have to go for Festival Grounds, and here, well, let's go Festival Grounds first before I forget. Yes, I know, 100%, we bosses the snow run in that situation, but I want to play this on hard mode. I don't want them to concede. That would be boring. All right, so if they give me the Monkey Dory, do I attack? I think if they give me the Monkey Dory, I don't attack again. And, you know, maybe I should have gone for the Vitality Band, but, you know, chat worried me, and I was like, okay, I'll go get Kieran. They gave me the Shaman. And it is nice, because a lot of players probably haven't faced Festival Grounds in a long time, because it's like, oh, Dragapult exists, so it's not as good. But the new Hydrapple, it does allow you to just one-shot things. You're probably not going to do it more than once a game. It is possible to do it more than once a game, and there is a Night Stretcher. We just prized it, of course. It's just, it allows you to not basically take away the main issue with this deck, which was playing with your balls. Oh my god. which is just that, you know, you basically top out at, unless you have maximum belt and Kieran, you're not one-shotting a two-prizer. Well, the problem is I don't think they're going to be giving me a two-prizer. Yeah, they're not giving me a two-prizer. They might go for de-evolution early, but that's fine. Because then I win the game if we just go get Vitality Band. Yeah, that's crazy. So this actually has, I'd say probably like 40% of the time you'll beat Grimmsnarl if your opponent doesn't know what they're doing. Because Grimmsnarl players, they don't test against Testicle Festival. They go into this matchup and like, oh, wait, they lose because they damaged their own. They lost. Pilot almost pulled a pilot there. Almost pulled a pilot there. There's also only 3 Festival Grounds in the deck, not 4. Oh, almost pulled a pilot, but don't worry, we don't make those mistakes anymore. I don't like how, you know, you gotta wait this time. It's like you gotta take the prize, gotta do the thing. But we did beat Grimmsnarl. They didn't even promote the Monkey Dory. They just accepted their fate. The Trust Your Pilot is too good. And if you think all I did was take the NAIC Day 2 list and claim it as my own, you're right. But also, I featured it in the video before NAIC, so technically, I took this from some player in Japan whose name I will never know, because that's where I originally got the list. All right, I guess we're going to play one more with the NAIC one. And yeah, that's what I meant by saying that I didn't have to go get the Vitality Band, is because they put the 10 damage on themselves with Frostlass. So like, oh, I don't even have to go get the Vitality Band. Is this deck God now? No, it is not me. It is not me. But it's fine. You know, it has more options. Once we get Air Balloon and Brave Bangle, it gets even better. And if you didn't see my tweet earlier today, I had, you know, a few minutes to... Oh, my God. So if you saw the tweet today, you'll know that I tested out the issue with Palpad and Team Rocket's Factory and confirmed that if you Palpad back in a Team Rocket supporter, you can't use Team Rocket's Factory. So that's why, you know, if you ever look at my losses category and you're like, wow, you've lost a lot of games, Trust Your Pilot. Most of them are because I always concede in the games where I'm playing test decks, because I just try to do the test. I don't try to actually play the game. So that's why I lose all those things, is because, you know, that's the reason why. So what I did is I put like 4 of every Team Rocket supporter, 4 Pokegear, 4 Transceiver, 4 Factory. Guess what I prized in my first test game? I prized 3 Factory. I literally prized 3 Team Rocket's Factory in a test game where I needed to test out Team Rocket's Factory. This could be an all-time Trust Your Pilot moment right here. Maybe I should have used the Bug Catching Set first, because that would have increased my chances of getting what I needed. But we don't do that stuff here. Could you imagine? Could you imagine being smart? All right, we just go for... Oh my God. Wait, is it in my hand? No, we prized both TM Evolution. We literally prized both Technical Machine Evolution with the perfect start. Oh my God. Okay, no, this is fine. I guess I have to go for Bug Catching Set then instead. I guess that's what we gotta do now, is just go double Bug Catching Set. And, okay, we got double... Okay, no, I want the other ones. But if we just flip heads here, that's probably GG, right? What are they gonna do? Draw 3 extra cards? Hey, we're not under item lock, so that's why. See, I should have played that other Bug Catching Set, because we would have been under item lock, but I'm like, we're just going to flip heads. And Crypto, thank you. Yes, for the win is the second most handsome. Remember, how many times? Oh, crap. How many times has For the Win prestiged PTCGL? I'm almost at 10,000 games. How many games has For the Win played? You know, I've lost more games than Trust Your Pilot is, or I've lost more games than For the Win has played. You know, I had someone message me on Twitter and be like, oh, Trust Your Pilot's not that great. I'm also prestige too. And then it's like, no, I've played almost 10,000 games. All right, well, at least we're going to lose this one. Wait. Okay, you know, the one nice thing is that we are going to lose this game because they probably know what they're doing. And then we also got no TM Evolution. Literally, we win the game if I just find TM Evolution. But that didn't happen now, did it? Yeah, they already know how to win this matchup, so... That's, Wait, they got an Iono, right? They discarded an Iono to get an Iono? Interesting decision. All right, well, let's go... and lose the game because we got nothing, baby. So, yeah, we just Buddy-Buddy Poffin, and then we lose the game. Very fun. Though, I don't currently have any abilities. That's cool, right? You know, I'd like to see you de-evolution Pokemon that don't have anything. So hopefully they just Iono me, because we know that they have the Spike Myth for the Grimmsnarl. They're going to have to attach to the active, but they have Iono, Rare Candy, and de-evolution in their hand. So we know, if this was Magic Arena, we'd be able to see the two cards in their hand that we know are there. Which are Iono and de-evolution, but that would require way too much. And then they top decked a Darkness Energy. Of course they top decked a Darkness Energy. Why wouldn't they top deck a Darkness Energy? All right, if they Iono me... Oh my god! All right, as long as they don't get, like, their second Snow Run and then a first Frostlass, we 100% win this. Okay, that's not great, but we are knocking out the Grimmsnarl... even if we don't get a Thwack Daddy. And King Super Smacks? Yeah, that was the whole... My plan was perfect. And unfortunately, it is not possible for me to one-shot a Grimmsnarl. Oh, you've done a very smart thing by putting 30 on this Applin. And Clamburgle? Cramburgle. Thank you, Clamburglar. Okay, so if I promote this Applin, I might lose. I can't take the risk. I want to take the risk, but I can't take the risk. Oh, oh my god, seriously. Thank you, PTCGL. I appreciate you. You're so nice to me, giving me exactly what I needed off the top. Thank you. All right, so we go Vitality Band. And I'm not going to use the Ultra Ball. I think we just go for Bug Catching Set. And, man, Level Ball would go so hard. I know it doesn't get your Thwackey, but Level Ball would go so damn hard right now. Thanks. Thanks again, PTCGL. You're always looking out for me. All right, well, we just knock out the Grimmsnarl, I guess. Yep, that's one really nice thing is a lot of the top decks right now are weak to grass, and then something like Dragapult, you're just like, oh, I just give you Hydrapple. I just knock you out with my Hydrapple. The problem is that you're not one-shotting, like, you're not using Black Belt's Training and Maximum Belt and Defiance Band in this list, because you have to make room for the 9 Grass Energy. Previously, Festival Grounds played 5 Grass Energy, because it was like, I can just, reuse a bunch of it. And Clamburglar, you're planning on being here for 18 months? That seems like a terrible decision. All right, unfortunately, they can just go Monkey Dory, knock out my damaged Applin because PTCGL hates me. And Team Super Smacks, one of the reasons why I avoided getting the Thwackey is because of the fact that, Frostlass. I don't want to get a Thwackey when I don't need to get a Thwackey. There was no legitimate reason to get a Thwackey and risk putting it into play in that situation when I had the Festival Grounds. If I don't have Festival Grounds, 100%, we go get a Thwackey because I need Festival Grounds. But because we were Iono'd into everything we needed, You need to thwack off. Oh, I need to thwack off. I need to thwack off so hard. But I couldn't risk putting it into play because they could just have a turn where they evolve into Frostlass, get another Snorunt, then right after they get another one, they, you know, get ready de-evolution. So I have to basically win this game with one Thwackey at a time, and I don't think that's impossible. The one thing is that this guy can attack for a reversal energy. And that was one thing I was thinking about in my other list, which I didn't actually do, was just go reversal, and you can use Whip Smash, but you're probably not going to be playing from behind all that much. Okay, they definitely don't know how to play this matchup. We're, see? Lana, welcome in. All right, no, we don't go for the Grimstone. We just go for the Snorunt. I was like, we should go for the... No, we just go 100% for Snorunt here. All right, so let's go Arven. Let's get Bug Catching Set again. Because I believe in the heart of the cards. I mean, I'll take them. That's fine. Because they're not threatening here. I need Festival Grounds? True. But we also needed a Dipplin so we don't just get Monkey Doried into oblivion. So, yeah, unfortunately, I think I just get rid of TM Evolution and Hydrapple. Because we can always get that back with Max Rod, and then, yeah, we have to go for Thwackey. I knew during the stream I was definitely going to forget about Festival Grounds at certain points. And the cool thing now is we can just go thwack it up here. We can form a circle and just start thwacking off together. And Lana, I played that predestined rivals, and it's okay. It's not my favorite. Oh, we might lose if we lose the stadium, but that's what the Hydrapple's for, baby. Boom. Get out of here, Grimmsnarl. They would have had to give me the Fezandipiti, which would have put it within range of a Testicle Festival, so we could have done the wave. Grimmsnarl, easy wins for this deck. We beat Dragapult, we beat Grimmsnarl twice. There's no stopping this deck. Okay, so the only thing stopping this deck is what's about to happen, and I'm going to switch. But yeah, the Venipede, Scolipede, or the Scolipede, Brute Bonnet, whatever you want to call it, it's just, you know, it's a poison KO deck. It's like Zarina, but without the spice. It's totally fine. Losing Dark Patch, though, that really hurt it. Because it used to be more fun with Dark Patch, where you can just, I can just Dark Patch the other energy onto it, and then it's a lot easier, but now no Dark Patch, now it's tougher. And if you're wondering what Lena's talking about, oh wait, was that the prediction game? When did I do a prediction? I blacked out for a second. Well, that's from yesterday. I'll just delete that. Because Trust Your Pilot can't remember simple things. So I'll start a prediction, but we will be playing one of Trust Your Pilot's wacky lists next, okay? We're not playing an NAIC Day 2 list. We're playing some wacky decks that are going to require some input from you. And that's what I Am Legend's mom said to me last night. This to something about I don't know. Something about input. Can people stop playing Grimmsnarl, please? Like, we're going to run into someone who knows what they're doing, and we're definitely going to lose. But, like, this is 3 in a row. Come on, PDCGL. The ladder's reset, and you think there'd be a little bit more variety with the ladder resetting in 5 days. That, like, there'd be a lot more people in this lead with me. A lot more people on my level here. Okay, so we definitely don't tumbling attack, and then we just go Grookey Applin. Okay, so most likely they're not going to take a knockout, but we can't take that chance. And people got traumatized by Guardy. Yeah, okay, that is one thing where this deck can beat Guardy, even though it didn't in the major tournament, but it can beat Guardy. So yeah, I don't blame them either. All right, no Grimmsnarl. I couldn't take the chance that they go Grimmsnarl, you know, get a Frostlass and get several things set up and ready. And that's why I didn't put the Vitality Band on the active Applin, even though it would help me knock out the Munkidori next turn. But the problem is, what if they, you know, it's just like, it was too much of a risk, right? If they knocked out the Applin, I lose my Vitality Band, I lose a way to knock out Munkidori, I help them too much. What road deck do I expect to make top 10? Well, it's tough to say, but I think something with Archeops. The Archeops that we talked about yesterday, is it still saved? Yeah, so the Archeops. I think, well, I'm thinking new road deck, right? New road deck from Black Boulder, White Flare. I think Archeops has a chance. Yeah, Typhlosion will do well, but I think Archeops is, it just has a really good ability. The problem is in Japan, there's a lot more Raging Bolt. And obviously that doesn't care because it's not an evolution deck. But I think, yeah, like Archeops just being able to devolve things with an ability is so cool. All right, well, my strategy paid off in spades here. We're going to have to lose quite a few things, though. But I think it's worth the risk. Because we can, I mean, losing Lana and Letter of Encouragement is not my ideal scenario. And then we go Iono. I have to remember, I have to get a Festival Grounds this turn. And a full bench would be nice too. And we get neither. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? We didn't get a Festival Grounds and we don't have a full bench, and there goes all of my plans. So we're literally not doing anything. We could have... Where's... This deck plays Pokemon and Festival Grounds. So I guess I just lose. Yeah, we 100% lose this game now. All right, well, let's go Applin and Grookey. Okay. Yeah, we just have to go end turn. So they'll 100... I mean, if I get the... We're going to lose. I knew we were going to lose this matchup, so this isn't the prediction game. I knew my streak was going to come to an end. And Xanto, yes. With my... You want to go first. Because any Team Rockets deck that has Proton, you want to go first. And especially with the freaking Tyranitar Ampharos, because you need to get them set up your second turn if you want to have any chance of winning. You either have to go fast or hope they slow down. And Ace Wing, I think Emboar is just a worse Ho-Oh Armarouge. Right? I think because with Emboar you need rare candy, and it's like with the Armarouge, you can play around in Armarouge getting knocked out. You can't really play, well, I guess you can. I mean, I don't know. I don't, yeah, true. Japanese meta, you never really know. Especially because you can switch decks on day 2. That definitely changes how things work, is if you were locked into your deck. So if you didn't know, Japan day 1 is best of 1, and then day 2 is best of 3, but you can change your deck. And Meowington, what do you mean? Didn't I? That was a Journey Together deck. That wasn't even a Destined Rivals deck. You're 2 months late. Yeah, best of 1. So that's why Raging Bolt does so well, is that Raging Bolt does really well in a best of 1 format. Okay, yeah, the Frostlass, our luck has run out, but I kind of knew that was going to happen. And what's the prediction? You barely voted in the prediction. I am disappointed in all of you. Okay, so... I mean, is this a situation where I go after the Frostlass? I mean, what makes the most sense? Is, do I go after the Frostlass, or do I go after... I mean, I think we're screwed either way. But we go Boom Boom Groove for Thwackey, and then I think we just go for Hassel, to be completely honest. I think this is a Hassel turn. Because there's no way we don't see what we need. We're gonna get what we need. I freaking guarantee it. There's no way we don't get a Festival Grounds off of this. I told you, trust your pilot's a sidekick. There we go. And then I think I want these guys. Yeah, I knew we were gonna get it. You gotta trust your pilot on these things. Well, that's not good. So my options are I can counter catcher and not knock out the Frostlass, or I can knock out the Grimmsnarl. Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. Don't ask that, okay? How about, you got a real pretty mouth. It's a real smart mouth you got there. All right, so actually now I can knock out the Frostlass. So yeah, let's just knock out the Frostlass, because I think that has a better chance of screwing me over in the long run, and it's their only one. I can knock out the Grimmsnarl whenever I want. I think regardless, we're going to lose this. But getting the Frostlass out of there before it becomes a problem. Thank you. But you have to understand, Lana, the reason I haven't used Hydrapple is we faced Grimmsnarl 3 times in a row. Right? I used the Hydrapple in the first game because we knocked out a Dragapult. The problem is it's Grimmsnarl 3 games in a row, and that's weak to grass, and we don't need the Hydrapple to knock out a Grimmsnarl. You're saying you don't watch every single second of every single one of my streams and you wait for the VOD or the YouTube video? Are you the New York Rangers defenseman from the 90s? Are you a leech? Clamburglar got that one. Just Clamburglar's a boomer like me. See, yeah, they're going back to the snow run. Well, so they know how to win this matchup. And Walking Plane, thank you. I appreciate the sub. You didn't have to. I do think I am a... What do you mean I'm not a boomer? I'm a boomer? How dare you? How dare you say I'm not a boomer? But yeah, I do vaguely recall saying that, I'll do it this turn, and then, yeah, I just attached to the Thwackey because it was trapped. But then the third turn, that's how we got it. Yeah, I'm a boom boom groover. There you go. And Crypto, because that's where I put all my videos. The reason that Azul and For the Win, they go live on YouTube is because Azul doesn't make YouTube videos out of his streams, and For the Win makes those streams exclusive, and then For the Win will be offline recording videos. So if I was going into a stream and I knew I wasn't going to make a YouTube video out of it, then maybe I'd do it. But now that I have a VODs channel, I don't see the point. And I also... I would probably break something. Knowing me, I'd probably break something. All right, is this gonna be the comeback of the century? I think I need Super Rod and Buddy-Buddy Poffin, and then we can do it. And they always have the counter stadium. That's crazy. All right, so we have the knockout. We only need 1 bench Pokemon. I guess I do like using Spiked Myth. Everyone's like, oh, you clicked on the Spiked Myth. You're wasting someone's time. No, not really. I'm kind of using it for smart plays. All right, so we go Arven for TM Evolution and Super Rod, and then Thwackey for Festival Grounds and Thwackey for Poffin, and then we don't really worry about the Frostlass. Don't you love how I can totally use both Thwackey? Such a well-made game. All right, what did I say the order of operations was? I mean, we could go Night Stretcher, but no, Super Rod makes more sense. Okay. And then I'm going to get the Festival Grounds first so I don't screw it up because that's the most important part. I always forget because there's so many combos here. Like Jared Grimes is a crazy almost screwed that one up. Jared Grimes is a crazy person because could you imagine playing this for, 16 to 18 hours over the course of a weekend? That is terrible. That is absolutely terrible because there's so many sequencing things. You have to put so much practice in with this deck because sequencing is so important. All right, and then we go Applin, Grookey Because, yeah, we're not going to have any damage on that side. They can do 30, that's fine. And then I have to attach to this guy, and then we do the wave. So I am very in awe. Like, it's not just the fact that Festival Grounds made day 2 at NAIC. It's the fact that this deck is very sequence heavy. You have to know your resources. You actually have to know what's in your deck. You can't just YOLO it. You have to be very, very careful on when you put things back in your deck, you know, which supporters are in your hand, how to use Thwackey. You always have to, you know, ensure you have a Festival Grounds in play. So I could not imagine playing this for what, 8 rounds, 10 rounds, day 1, 12 hours on day 1, not to mention all the testing. And then day 2, it fizzled out on day 2 and made, I think, finished 340 out of 390 players, but there was 3,800 in the entire event. And never gonna let me down. Is your only exposure to Canadians me, and so you think because I'm an idiot that all Canadians are dumb? And Mr. Leon, it's crazy because Badu Frostlass has just always been good, right? Just Frostlass has just been one of the best cards. And did they just... Yeah, okay. I don't think I can do it because I used the Max Rod earlier, but I'm going to try, okay? Because we have the knockout. I'm going to try and do it with the Hydrapple here. So we have to Arven for... Okay, in my defense, I thought we had the Letter of Encouragement. Clearly we do not. Well, actually, I think we're 4-0 against Grimmsnarl, aren't we? Or no, this is 3 in a row. All right, then we want Bug Catching Set. If we had Earthen Vessel or something, we'd be okay. And yes, Ground Man, I apologize, but I'm beating you off right now, and that's fun. And then we just go... Actually, I guess I should have Bug Catching Set first, because nothing's going to help me get any... Oh, I guess I need the Hydrapple. That might help. Yeah, there's very slim chances that we're going to get it. But if this is 2 energy... if it was 2 energy, we would have had it. But unfortunately, because there's 2 energy in the discard pile, unfortunately, we did not get it, but I tried. I absolutely tried for all of you. It's PDCGL's fault that we didn't get it. But yeah, we just absolutely destroyed Grimmsnarl. That was definitely a convincing win, because I really thought I was not going to win that one. And see, if we had the Earthen Vessel, we would have done it. But of course, PDCGL, no, gotta prize the Earthen Vessel. My shorts are so comfy, and then of course we're wearing pants, because we gotta rep that Team Rockets gear. Exactly 1,000 damage. There you go, you're welcome. Grimmsnarl, get bodied. So I'm trying to remember, how bad was that first game against Grimmsnarl? I feel like that one was really bad, wasn't it? All right, so I'm going to leave myself a note to cut one of the Grimmsnarl games. I think the first one sucked the most. I think that's how it went, is the first one was pretty bad. And you got a handy? I mean, that's pretty nice. I'd be too distracted. All right, so now we're entering Trust Your Pilot's fun bag. So we're playing with Trust Your Pilot. We're reaching a hand deep inside Trust Your Pilot's fun bags. This is basically just, this is the Japanese list, and it's pretty much exactly the, actually, is it exactly the same? I think it is exactly the same as the NAIC one. Oh no, that one had 2-2 Rellor. Okay, so it's slightly different. Yes, there's candy in my precious trolley, little girl. Would you like to come see it? All right, so you're probably looking at this and like, why are you playing the 60 hit point Varoom? Because its attack puts energy into your hand. Okay, we're trying out these lists. I have not done any testing. Seto, welcome in. No, you are not allowed to be my friend unless you give me money. That's why Seto is my best friend. Well, are you streaming today, Seto? Can I raid you? I don't want to raid Sunny because Sunny is a fake streamer and doesn't stream anymore. You've been slacking off? Have you been playing with your erect tower when you've been slacking off? I'm the fake streamer. Yeah, but don't you have a real job? And, you know, just... Oh, God. Just give us those maid streams once a month and we'll be happy. Just get in a maid outfit. Oh, my God. The one EX Pokemon I play in the deck. The one. Oh, hey, why don't you put a single EX Pokemon in your deck? Okay, well, actually, I would have lost if we didn't start Fezandipiti. So, PDCGL taketh, PDCGL giveth away. Interesting. I was not expecting PDCGL to look out for me. Because I did the math. You can only do 160 turn 1. What the hell are they playing? And Lana, you've renounced the donk. Finally, you've seen the light. Okay, what? I don't understand why they're losing all of their energy switches. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. But why are they getting rid of all of their energy switches in a deck where they know they can't get a knockout? Okay, so the really cool thing is Trust Your Pilot already has a YouTube video. That's pretty goated. And then I have to take 2 prize KOs. Did I not put TM Evolution in the deck? That is highly probable. All right, well, let's just get our basics. Unfortunately, Badoo's going to get knocked out between turns. But that's... Oh, we have Cleffa. Never mind. It's a Cleffa deck. Forgot about that. We got Cleffa. But this is a very impossible matchup, I think, because, you know, if this was just Roaring Moon, no poison package, then, you know, we're okay. And you're still doing therapy, well, make sure there's no space between the first 2 words of that person's profession, because it might get you in a sticky situation. Pokemon catcher is a lie. All right, but yeah, I don't think there's any way that I can win. What happened is I really cut down on gust cards, so like there's 1 counter catcher, 1 bosses, because it's not easy doing all this, and I don't think I can win, especially if they attacked with the Koraidon. So I knew going into this, there's no shot that Trust Your Pilot is going to win against... Oh my God, do you see it? Do you see it, everybody? Do you see how well made of a game this is? Oh man, PDCGL is the game that is so well made. You know, they will study this game for generations. XY generations. Now the question is, will it disappear? Or will it stay there? And what? Oh, there it goes. Oh, yep, see, broke the game. There you go. So if you didn't see it, there was a card just hovering over the nest ball here, and then that broke the game because I used Iono. So PDCGL is a well-made game. Usually this resolves after, yeah, about 15 to 20 seconds. But the problem is that my timer is going to be counting down, so I might have to make a snap decision. We also have an unplayable hand. So yeah, see, look at my timer's counting down, and I can apparently play the game. But they don't have any cards. Oh, yep. And then, wait, I Iono'd them to 5. Oh, right. Okay, they take in a prize, but that was weird. All right, well, if you want to knock out my Fezandipiti, go for it. And Shiny Ray, that's just... So, look, they have 6 cards in their hand. You can see the number 6. They have drawn for turn. Their timer is counting down. Wait, what? They didn't... That energy's been on the Petrant the entire game. Wait, what? I am so confused. Wait, oh, so they attached an energy. So there's 2 energy on this Pecharunt. Look at this. There's 2 energy on the Pecharunt. Look at this. So they attached an energy and they use Poison Chain. So there is, believe it or not, 2 energy on this Pecharunt. There we go. I fixed it. Don't you worry, PDCGL. I got your butt. All right. Well, let's... I don't think I have a switch card. I mean, I can counter catcher. Well, that doesn't seem very good. I guess I just go Bug Catching Set or something. You marvel snap at this game's Polish. All right, well, let's do that, and I guess draw a couple cards. Because there's nothing to max rod. I can't retreat, so yeah, there we go. And I don't mind getting knocked out. Oh my god, I'm coming into my turn. And then I guess I use Whip Smash. That seems like the safest option. We just go Whip Smash, and then... Or I let them get knocked out due to poison. Obviously, they might switch, but I doubt it. So, remember, this Pecharunt has 2 energy attached to it. That's something very important, and we don't know how many cards are in their hand, because it could be 6. There literally could be 6 cards in my opponent's hand, but we can't tell because the number... Oh, no, that's the correct number. Okay, there we go. They're back to 1. But just, you knew the update was going to be bad, and I'm going to cancel the prediction outcome because that's not fair. So, you knew it was going to be bad when they had to issue a statement after it went live that, oh, that thing we were going to fix, we didn't actually fix it. That's how you knew it was going to be bad. And also, it's PDCGL. So, I will start a prediction. We'll do it for the next game because I don't think this will end in a little bit. I mean, I've taken 1 prize. So, for the next game, which will probably be with this list, we're going to go for it. Poison Chain. Okay. We get knocked out. I think we don't Whip Smash because they will do the thing. All right. So, I can just give them like the Rev of Room then, right? Or I can Applin and or I could be very crazy. Oh, that's interesting. All right, so let's go Hydrapple on the benched one. And then I think we just draw 2. And then we Morty's Conviction away the Arven. See, I know what I'm doing. Trust your pilot knows what he's doing. He's a literal freaking genius. And then this is why the Dipplin's in the deck. All right, I don't think I mind giving them 3 cards, right? Like, what's the worst that could happen giving them 3 cards? So I'm going to coded attack, and I'm going to force them to use Frenzied Gouging. Though I am regretting promoting this one when, you know, I got the craziest draws. Oh, yep, that's another thing. So, should I restart? Is this a situation where I restart? I guess I have to. I guess, because everything's broken. I guess that'll fix it. What do you think, Sato? What do your feet tell you? What do the balls of your feet? If I shake the balls of your feet like an 8-ball, will you be able to write the answer on your feet, and then I can and make sure it's an edible marker so I can lick it off after? All right, well, I mean, I have more. Oh, this is hilarious. Whip Smash is literally 10 damage short of a KO on Roaring Moon. Isn't that sad? You're literally 10 damage short of a KO. All right, so we have to knock out the Roaring Moon this turn with Hydrapple. And that's definitely not a guarantee. Okay, so we have Max Rod. I think this is just Arven. And we want to Arven out another Bug Catching Set. Because I don't need energy retrievals or anything. Okay. And then Yeah, we just go for it. Get as much energy as possible. Oh, hell yes. I think we got it, right? Yeah, we already have it. This is nutso. Oh, we got the Hydrapple too. We don't even need to get anything from the discard pile. We just got it like that. Okay, well, we didn't need that one. You're trying a little too hard there, buddy. All right, so I probably... Where the hell? Oh, my Dipplin's there. Okay, so let's just Hydra Breath and take the KO. There you go. We did it. The deck that was designed to take one-shots did it. Never gonna let you down. You can, anytime I Am Legend says, like, ban anybody, obviously you time out I Am Legend in that situation because that's the equivalent of asking for a ban yourself. So please, yes, just get him out of here. And then, of course, stupid Koraidon can do 180. But if you don't do it, I will do it, because I enjoy doing that. It's very fun. It's very satisfying, which is what I Am Legend's mom said to me last night. Okay. They got the Unrelenting Onslaught. I have to knock out the Koraidon this turn. And then, like, Iono them or something? Huh. Though the good news is the Koraidon's only doing 30. It's only doing dirty 30. But I need something that's not that. Okay, so we got to thin out the hand. And, oh, wow, yeah, that didn't go according to plan. Okay. And then... I mean, they have one prize left, so it doesn't really matter. And, wait, RK Toasty from the top rope. Okay, here's my plan. It's not a good one, but it is a plan nonetheless. We get 2. We get 2, and then we hope for a rare candy. We did not get a rare candy. So I think in this situation, we Super Rod in the Hydrapple and the Fezandipiti. And then, I mean, I guess the Dipplin. I mean, this puts them down to 1. Oh, yep, there it is again. And then, unfortunately, we didn't get it. But they can't actually knock me out, which is hilarious. So let's go Tumbling Attacked. They're weak to Psychic for whatever reason. We've already used our Revivroom. Hey, we could use Whip Smash if that made any sense. I have no idea how much damage I've done. Like, what card even is that? What? Oh, it was a, wait, what? They, what? How did they attach an energy? Oh, they win because of the point. How did they attach an energy? That makes no sense. PDCGL is a very well-made game. They attached a ghost energy. That's the new, that's coming out in Black Bolt and White Flare. It's the brand new ghost energy. And RK Toasty, well, is that why you're so happy lately? You know, is that why you've noticed an uptake in your happiness levels? Remember, you can't spell happiness without penis. So is that why? Because you've been avoiding all this crap? But if you've been playing TCG Pocket, that's the question on everybody's mind. Have you been playing TCG Pocket, and are you excited for the new Eevee set next week? And RK Toasty, no, if you rearrange the letters. And Pocket is ass. So that's why you clap it? Because you clap those cheeks? Okay, so normally playing your grass deck against the metal deck would be a bad thing, but not when you just take one-shots. And if you all watch that clip, we might be on like the top clips of the week. Terra Herald of Hope is a Marjorie Taylor green card. It's my Mardu Reanimator Commander. I understood about 2 words or 3 words in that sentence. Or in that statement. I think they know what I'm playing. I think maybe we need more basics. I think Badu might be good. Well, let's start the Varoom. It's just, it was really tough. How do you... Ooh, they got the promo one. How do you build a Hydrapple deck? That's the main question. It's like, how do you build Hydrapple and build it well? And I don't know if you can. And yeah, this is really bad because they're just going to knock out Varoom. I couldn't put the Cleffa down because they would just knock out the Cleffa with the bench attack. But how can you build a deck around this thing? Yeah, especially when they just have Cramorant. So I have to get them to put down a 2-prizer essentially because I'm not going to put damage on the field. It's just hide your breath. So this is really bad. And when you close your mouth, you hide your breath. When you chew some gum, you hide your breath. Because it's like hide your breath. That's why everyone here is subbed for jokes like that. This is the prediction game, by the way. Somebody bet 10,000 that I was going to win. Somebody bet 4K that I'm going to lose. I am definitely going to lose, so I'm sorry for your 10K channel points. PDCGL gave me a terrible matchup. Though, yeah, they only need what? 2? They only need 2... they only need 2 damage boosters to spit some fecal matter. Because it just needs Snorlax and the Choice Band. They did just get rid of a Choice Band, and maybe they don't have a lot of post to it because they're playing the Snowy Mountain. Well, you wouldn't use Gardenia in this deck because Hydrapple only needs 1 energy, so it's just about being able to recycle energy. Oh, we are so screwed. This is bad. I mean, this was never going to be good, but this is very bad. All right, well, I can just get the Dipplin. Right? I don't have to go too crazy. I can just get the Dipplin, and... Is this the one where I play Ultra Ball? Doesn't seem like it. Well, we need an Ultra Ball. Or, sorry, we need a Dipplin here. We did not get a Dipplin here. Okay, yep, thank you. They're not going to have a Gust card, so I'm not worried. No Hydrapple EX today. I kind of made the... I don't like this game. This game is mean to me, and I don't know why. Oh my god. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This is less fine. This is less fine. I'll just let them knock out the Applin so they get a bit more points before I concede. Man. Is that a D's nuts joke? You know what? I'm done with predictions. No more predictions the rest of the stream because PDCGL, they're cursed. It's just, this is what I wanted to try and do. We already have enough for a YouTube video, so I'm okay with that. But I do want to try to put one of, Trust Your Pilot's special. I want to spread my special sauce over as many people as possible. No, why can't you stop people from sending you friend requests? Why can't you stop like the constant moving of the background. Why can't you reduce motion? Why can't you stop people from sending you friend requests? Why can't you do basic things? Well, I don't like getting friend requests. Stop sending me friend requests. Okay? I'm Trust Your Pilot. You got to pay to be my friend. You should know that. And RK Toasty, that does seem like something you'd want to avoid. But don't worry, I have the craziest list. This is the most sane list I have of the group here. This is by far the most sane one, where I was just like, oh, let's play Retrieval. Mods, ban Mad Panda, please. Okay. As long as I don't see Iron Feet, we'll be okay. This is going to be a Char Kid. Oh, it's a Squawkabilly. Okay. Wait, is this a... Oh my god. Did they just get rid of 3 Super Rod? And yeah, the mods, what do I not pay them for? You know, RK Toasty's here. Oh, and there's a Pokemon League HQ. This is very bad. Things have gone not great. Okay, but they have nothing going on. Look at that discard pile. Oh, they haven't even used Squawkabilly yet. And RK I know, you have to pay me to be my mod. Okay. Joke's on you. I don't have any rule box Pokemon with abilities except Fezandipiti. Yeah, see, there it is. There's the proof. The proof is in the bread pudding. All right. Well, unfortunately, we cannot use... Oh, we can use Cleffa. Oh, no. Yeah, we can use Cleffa. I just have to attach to it. The problem is that Cleffa is just kind of going to be sitting there the rest of the game with its thumb up its butt. But that's okay. We enjoy doing that. You know, that's what you do on a long weekend. All right. So here we go. We go attach to you, rescue board. I think we bug catching set, hope for an Applin. We got the Applin. That's great. My main issue with how to build this deck was, what do we do for energy recovery? Because you need to have 6 energy in the hand to take a knockout. You basically need to do that 3 times to win. And RK Toasty, I only play Pokemon TCG Live. I'm playing a little... I'm doing my daily quests in Magic in case I decide I want to do drafting in Final Fantasy, but I might not want to do that if the format sucks. And then TCG Pocket, I'll probably get back into that at some point. I just, you know, do my daily packs. And if you're my friend, I like your community showcases. So it seems like this is a winnable matchup, because they're not doing anything. And that's my favorite type of thing that people do, is nothing. All right, so... Oh, okay. We have just enough to potentially win. I don't think I want to go... Actually, maybe I do want to get another Retrieval because it's like, who cares? All right, and then we attach to you. If I can get the Dipplin, that'd be great. I mean, I think I honestly just fail it and go Grasping Draw. Because we want to hold our resources for as long as we can. I don't have to take a knockout until they get down to 3 prizes. But then I have to take a knockout every single turn. So it will get a little etch-a-sketchy. I play 2 rare candy, maybe 3, but maybe 2. You know, it's just, I kind of just built these on the fly, which is a Jeff Goldblum movie. All right, so the TM Evolution and RK Toasty. Hey, someone's got to keep them alive. But yeah, I mean, I built a mono red aggro deck, which is what everyone's playing, and oh my god, it's not fun. The game is not fun. Let's just put it that way. You know, normally you say the game is afoot. The game is not fun. So we could potentially take the knockout, but I don't think I can actually take the knockout. So let's go. We'll get the Poffin. Actually, we'll get the Bug Catching. No. I think I get the Poffin, and then we go TM Evolution, and we get the Retrieval and the thingy thing. So let's go boom. And then Evolution. We're going to Evolvify the Applin and the Varoom. So yeah, I think other lists, I put like 2 Dipplin in them. And then maybe a 3rd rare candy is good. But realistically, you only have to take 3 knockouts. You're not taking 6 knockouts against another single prize deck. This deck is not designed to do that. It's designed to take 3 2-prize KOs. And Erotica, do I think it brings it back to a top 10? No. I guess you go for the Dipplin. Captain Buttface over here with the freaking boss's orders. No, top 10, top 20, absolutely. Ooh, wait, they're just going for an Applin? Okay. They also have to send an energy back, which is kind of funny. So, no, top 10, I mean, it'll be close. Top 15, top 20 for sure, maybe, probably top 15, top 10, like maybe it's like 11 or 12 or something, which is the age I Am Legend likes. So yeah, like somewhere close to that. I know that I'm jumping into this game very late, YouTube audience. Please don't get mad at me. But they put the League HQ down and then just did nothing for a bunch of turns. Okay, hang on. Can I think we can take the knockout this turn. I'm fairly confident. Yeah, we got it. So we just go Morty's Conviction. We draw 5 more. We have the Superior. This is how it was supposed to work. And then we just Superior away. Oh, I don't know if we have it actually. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I should have done the math. I didn't do the math. I made an oopsie. Trust Your Pilot made an oopsie for the first time in his life. Okay, so yeah, let's just Grasping Draw. I thought we had it, but we didn't have it. Xanto, they're both bad. So we were 1 short, but that's okay. They have to attach to the... Are they seriously about to use Sylveon? No, they can't use Sylveon. That's fine. They can't use Sylveon. And maybe I can Morty's for like a counter catcher and we can knock out the Sylveon. Because Sylveon does kind of ruin things. All right, so I gotta go to 1620. Because I do not make oopsies here. We make wins here. We don't make oopsies. Yeah, look, there's a Final Fantasy card game, there's a Gundam card game, there's a One Piece card. Everything has a card game. You know, Pokemon did it first. Well, that's annoying. I know we're jumping into this game very late, YouTube audience, but they did nothing for a very, very long time. And there may have been an oopsie at one point, but it's okay. We don't talk about that. The Sylveon is a huge problem, though. So I think what I just do is put the Fezandipiti down. We don't draw... Wait, didn't... I thought someone got knocked out last turn. Was I not paying attention? Am I an idiot? What am I missing? Iron Thorns. That's what it is. Thank you. Yes, I knew I was an idiot. All right, well, let's just knock it out. Yeah, it's been so long since I faced an Iron Thorns. I was like, something's going on. But the good news is that if they go after the Fezandipiti, that's fine. You know, they're thinking over here, oh, I got my Hero's Cape. That's going to protect me. No, your Hero's Cape's not going to protect you. They can't use Counter Catcher. And the reason I didn't rare candy into Hydrapple is because they have Angelite, which just shuffles in your Pokemon. And I play very thin lines. You know, I pretend like I'm in the 70s and I'm just here with very thin lines. Like literally, if I don't get my 3 Hydrapple, we lose. So this deck can only beat 2 prizers. We're not trying to do anything else. And I was joking. I know Pokemon wasn't the first card game. Oh, you jerkface. But that's fine, because we have a lot of energy in the discard pile. We have it. even if they knock... Oh, that we have to... I was going to say, even if they knock out the Hydrapple, we still have it. Well, we don't technically have it. But we can get there. All I need to... They're using Angelite. Oh, wait, that's terrible. Are you just going to put... Oh, this is amazing. They have no idea. They have no idea what's about to happen. This is great. Unfortunately, I do have to burn up my max... Like, no matter what I do, I have to use my max rod. I could use the bug catching set, because I think there's like 14 energy in the deck. So, I think we do that, because I really don't want to lose the max rod. Yeah, let's see if we can just get two... Well, we got nothing. I should have held on to that. All right, so we have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, they made a smart play. I'm not going to say they didn't make a smart play. It's just, it wasn't the smartest play, because they kind of left the dude that can one-shot everything. Yeah, that bug catching set was slightly disappointing. Not going to lie. Could have been a little better. All I was really hoping for, because we were down our Dipplin, I was really just hoping for an energy or something, but I think maybe we don't play enough grass types. Most of my grass type cards must have been accounted for. But my line of play for the rest of the game is pretty simple. And if you're wondering why there's a Bravery Charm on a Flareon, it used to be an Eevee. That would be my Retort Reklev. Okay, so we go Burning Charge on the Hydrapple. That's totally fine. That's bad. They can't knock out my Fezandipiti. So obviously we have to go Fezandipiti first. And then the question is, do I use the Energy Recycler? Because this was very much a card I wasn't sure about. Because obviously Energy Recycler is not as good for Hydrapple than just playing, than just playing Energy Retrievals and Superior Energy Retrievals. But if you're using Revivroom, if you're vrooming twice per turn, then Energy Recycler is really good. I just don't know, because you're drawing so many cards with this deck. I think there's 4 Mortys, so you fill up your hand to 6, and then you Mortys for 5 more, have a hand of 10, and then 6 of those need to be Grass Energy, so that was kind of the... And then maybe 13 cards if you have Fezandipiti. So there was rhyme and reason. It's just, oh my god, this stupid thing again. All right, well, we still Fezandipiti first, because I might get a Super Rod. We didn't get a Super Rod. Oh, dear God, we did not get a Super Rod. Okay, so Bug Catching Set, probably a Hydrapple. Honestly, I think we put the Hydrapple here. And then... I mean, they might Angelite, but I do have another Rare Candy. So I think we just go Rare Candy, the Applin. We're going to Iono. I mean, that is 11 energy in there. That is... a little tough, but there's 16 cards left. We're going to be drawing, 7. Maybe we'll get a Varoom here, and the PTCGL gods will like me. Update, the PTCGL gods do not like me. They clearly hate me. Yeah, like, that was the thing. Like, I wanted to get an energy, but we didn't get an energy, because, again, PTCGL hates me. So they'll knock out the Fezandipiti, and then we lose, which is really bad. But they do need bosses and thingy thing. And I'm in a situation... Yeah, they're just going to charge up the Sylveon. So they're going to go Burning Charge, knock out the Cleffa. Oh. Okay. Interesting. So we have Fezandipiti for 3. I can still win the game. They... did put a Lightning Energy back in. I don't know. They have very good chances of using Carnelian. But they did use a Counter Catcher. I believe. I have faith here. All right. Can I just get an energy? Like anything? That would be no. Can I just get anything? That would be a no. So... I guess I just... retreat into the Cleffa. Bosses or... No, because if I... Yeah, I think it just has to be an end turn. Right? Because I can't let them Angelite. If they Angelite my Applin and my Varoom, that's just horrible. So if I bosses the Thwackey or the Fezandipiti, that pretty much can't... Why do I even try? Why do I even bother playing this? Why do I even think? When I know that PTCGL is just going to give my opponent everything they need every single turn. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, we did. Well, we did 0 damage because this deck doesn't do damage. It takes 1 shots. All right. Let's switch it up. That was the sane one. Let's switch it over to this one. I'm not sure about the Lapras. I was just thinking, what do we do in off turns? And maybe Cleffa's better. But if it wasn't for the Pokemon League HQ, we obviously don't suck nearly as many butts. But yeah, I'm not sure about the counts of things in this deck. And yes, there are some wacky supporters in this deck. If you weren't here at the start of the stream, oh, you're in for a Trust Your Pilot's wild ride. You know, strap in. You're in for the ride of your life is what I told I Am Legend's mom last night. Gazer Beam, damn straight. Ah, they're making me go first. This is a go second deck, because as we all know, Parasol Lady only draws you up to 8 on turn if you go second. So obviously that's horrible, because everyone knows what Parasol Lady does off the top of their head, just like everyone knows what Drasna and Lacey do. Okay, watch you. This is a decent start. Okay, so let's just go get more Applin. Yeah, I mean, the odds of them using Iono are pretty high. Oh, hell yes. Oh, hell yes. I am concerned about this matchup because I'm not quite sure how we win. Because I don't play Rabsca. Oh, Kingsley, I don't even have to highlight. You already know what... See, I told you we're going to get Iono'd. They don't want to experience the Drasna. So maybe it should be 1 Tatsugiri, 1 Cleffa. But the problem with the meta today is like, oh, the top decks are Dragapult and Grimmsnarl and just, you know, Frostlass Monkey Dory. Yeah. And then it's like, oh, you want to play a low HP single prize deck? Well, guess what? You can't. I think they really wanted to make sure that we spend our money on EX cards because those are the chase cards. Like, if we can build a deck like this, I think somebody says, like, it's $20 to build a Festival Grounds deck. The Pokemon Company doesn't want that. They want you to spend, you know, they want you to buy a booster box to get all the best cards. Okay, so Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Let's go get Applin, Dedenne. I know they're going to start taking knockouts, but what else are we going to do? All right, can we get something good, please? Oh, there's a Drasna. We got another Drasna. We got another one. But we're not gonna take the bait. We're not gonna take the bait. We're not gonna use it yet. We're gonna use it soon, okay? We're gonna bug catching set for 2 Dipplin. We're never gonna find a Dipplin is what I've been trying to say this entire time. And then let's put that there. Yeah, like, I know you're looking at my hand and wondering what all these cards do, but you already know. Like, these are such heavily played cards that you just know them by heart. Okay, so Lapras, Into the Deep, put up to 3 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. Literally what I did is I went into the filters and typed in discard pile into your hand and looked for cards that help fulfill that. Thanks, Rich. But that's what I just typed in discard pile into your hand. This popped up, and then so did Dedenne. So Max Rod, as you saw, is extremely important. Dedenne gets Max Rod back. And then Lacey, it's a shuffle draw 8. And then Drasna is a shuffle draw 8. We got 2. How can shuffle draw 8 be bad? Exactly. It's great. Shuffle draw 8 is the greatest thing ever. You know, I could put Grusha in here. If anybody says anything bad about my decisions, I'll put Grusha in here. Don't think I won't. You know, I'll turn this plane around. Grusha would be better. But not if I flip heads. Huh? Not if I'm losing. Not if I flip heads. All right, so yeah, we got to kind of hope here that we don't get Iono'd. We'll get the Lacy. Now, these are all better than that. And then we'll Lapras for 5, or we'll Mortys for 5. I swear I put Dipplin in this deck, okay? I 100% put Dipplin in this deck. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I can guarantee you, I put them in this deck, and we're just going to end turn. I don't know. I just don't know where they are, okay? That's a most likely scenario, Rich, is that, yes, PDC gel. I put 2. So maybe it's a situation where you have to play 3 Dipplin, maybe 2 Hydrapple. So instead of 2 Dipplin, 3 Hydrapple, maybe it's 3 Dipplin, 2 Hydrapple. And maybe that's the call. Are they going for a bite? Or they're just going for a jet headbutt? Oh, they don't know. They don't know. Okay, I'm going to put on my YouTuber voice because I believe that hard. We're going to knock... Okay. Okay, that's fine. I don't currently have a rescue board, but that's okay. I believe so. We're going Tatsugiri first. I believe so hard. Oh my goodness. You would not believe how hard I believe. This is going to be the greatest. Okay, well, there's all the Dipplin that we haven't found for the entire game. Yes, I know things have happened. Things have gone a little nutty here. But don't worry about it. We're going to win this game. Okay, we have to do this in a very specific order, though. I've said that a lot today. We have to go Fezandipiti first. We're going to get a Grass Energy. We top deck a rare... Oh, God. Okay, well, there's a Dipplin. Freaking Dipplin showing up. Dumbest time. Okay. And then we go... Rare. Oh, we have Morty's Conviction. Okay, so that'll do it. Morty's Conviction will get it for us. Look at this hand. Look at this craziness. I know chat's kind of blocking it, but the Twitch audience... We got the rescue board. Oh, God. Oh, no, what's happening? Oh, everyone, clench your cheeks. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, it's happening. The craziness. Trust your pilot has whacked off and produced something amazing, which is what always happens. All right, they can very easily win this game. You know, as cool as all this is, they can still very easily win this game, and I can very easily lose. But we knocked out a Dragapult, and we still have... We can knock out another one. The problem is we can't really knock out another one. Okay. You know, maybe we... I wish it had a 2 energy attack cost. Oh, okay. Thank you. We got a crisis on our hands. Canadians will get that joke because Alexis on Fire's... Oh, goodness. Alexis on Fire is a Canadian band. No one in the US will know it. Oh, this is great. Yes, give me... No, don't do that. Do the opposite of that. Okay, no, that's mean. Unless we get a Drasna? No, that's mean. All right, then 100% we just send back in Applin Hydrapple. Obviously, we Tatsugiri first. Jamming well, that's fine, because I don't think we're going to be doing anything this turn anyways. Now, it is a question, right? Do I go for Dedenne? No, I think we just Tatsugiri, let them knock out the Tatsugiri, and go from there. And there's an Iono. Interesting. Puts him down to 4. I don't mind using the Iono here. So we go 1, 2, 3. We have 9 energy in there. That's okay. We go get an Applin. I'm regretting the second Tatsugiri, but then obviously we'd be in a situation where it's like, oh, I prized my one Tatsugiri and then I wish I had it. Okay, we attract customers first. Get a Drasna. I'm going to use Drasna or Lacey this game, I guarantee you. And then there's a Max Rod, which we don't actually have to use yet. Especially if I'm going to get Iono'd. So I think it's just end turn. I do have to be a little careful because we have to essentially take a Charizard KO and then a Dragapult KO to win. If they start to understand that they can win the game without using two prizers, we're screwed. But this is a great way to render Monkey Dory useless. Like, oh, is Monkey Dory causing you problems? Well, have we got an answer for you? Just, oh, I don't freaking have one. Just use a Hydrapple. This Hydrapple doesn't, oh, crap. This Hydrapple with its patented butt-sucking action doesn't lose you the game. It just takes knockouts. There's no damage into play. Monkey Dory is rendered useless. Look at that. Oh, for the down payment of 10 gifted subs a month, this Hydrapple list could be yours. All right, we are in a slight pickle here because they're going to have a Dragapult. I did not see this coming. So we definitely do lose this game now. But we had fun. We had fun while it lasted. We got the Grass Energy. We have the Max Rod. So I guess what I have to do is attach to the active. Parasol Lady is a shuffle draw. Lacey is a shuffle draw. All right, I mean, we can definitely do it. We just got to go Lacey for 8. Well, Lacey is... Oh, we got it. We got it. We got it. We actually literally have it. We 100% have it. Okay, what? How can I can't prevent myself from losing. Though they are very clearly struggling on energy. Okay, so I think what I have to do is Max Rod for the Fezandipiti and 4 energy. We go Fezandipiti and then flip the script because, yeah, I didn't think I was going to get any way to, you know, evolve my Applin because obviously the way that they win is they just go Dragapult, knock out an Applin. Well, that's all right. That's all right, mate. It's okay. You can do it, mate. And then I think we Energy Recycler 3 energy. It's very unlikely that I win this game. But hey, we've taken 4 prizes and that's pretty good. And they have no idea what hit them. All right. Morty's Conviction really pulling its weight. It's just, I don't think there's a perfect way to build this deck. Revavroom with maybe 4 Superior and a Max Rod and then maybe Dedenne could be it because I'm very high rolling it here with Drasna and Lacey and stuff. Revavroom would make so much more sense. And if they just have Dragapult, they win. Even if they don't have Dragapult, I think they win. Because they can just wait. Okay, I mean... Yeah, that's fine. If they can't draw any cards... Wait, what was the point of that? You had game the entire time. Do they think that I can block them? All right, well, they had game. King Super Specs? The deck I played earlier had Hassel. You gotta be... You're not an interesting person like me, okay? You gotta be interesting. All right, let's try this list one more time, but we'll take out the Cleffa. I think we take out the Lapras. So we put in the Cleffa, we take out the Lapras, we go Cleffa, Grasping Draw, and then it's going to be 3 Dipplin, 2 Hydrapple. And we got 4 Poffin, 2 Super Rod, a Max Rod. I mean, a Lana's Aid would not suck. But I think just 4 bug catching set, and then we just use the super rod, like a 1 rescue board maybe, and then yeah, I guess Lana's aid isn't the dumbest thing. But I want more item-based recovery, right? So yeah, let's just go stretcher or maybe a 3rd rod that we can play with. But we'll just go 1 stretcher. And King Super Stretcher. But no, because you're not saying Drasna or Lacey, you're saying Hassel? That is so boring. Only cool people, you know, are you a Prestige 2 player? Are you trying to go against a Prestige 2 player and their amazing deck building skills? Because I can tell you right now, I'm Prestige 2. I think I know what I'm doing. Yes. Okay. We're going to get the Parasol Lady. This is going to be a Twitch first. You're going to see a turn 1 Okay, well, that's Lacey. That's not Parasol Lady. So this is going to be the first time it's ever happened on Twitch live in front of thousands of people. You're going to see a turn 1 Parasol Lady. You are not going to see a turn 1 Parasol Lady unless we top deck it. All right. Well, we're going to Morty's away either. Ooh. Oh, we lose. Well, that was fun. We lose this one. Okay. Well, that was, wait, does it have to be on the bench? Nope. Oh, yeah, they got 2. Okay, well, we're out of here. It's Mist Energy and Articuno that we automatically lose to. So that's bad. For those of you who don't know, it's an effective and attack. So Hydrapple doesn't do damage, but it's an effective and attack, and the Articuno protects against effects of attacks done to your basic Team Rocket's Pokemon. And unless they're playing Crobat or Nidoking, which would be crazy. I mean, they're definitely playing Mewtwo and Spidup, so there's no way we're winning that one. I apologize, okay? I know you're expecting me to just absolutely demolish them. I'm sorry. We're gonna run it back. We're gonna face a Raging Bolt deck. They're gonna be destroyed. Oh, here we go. We got the Drasna, baby. Why? Why? Why are you doing this to me? Okay, so let's go double Applin. We got triple Dipplin. We're gonna oh no, let's go get the Cleffa, because that'll be our next turn play, I think, for sure. And then we go attach to you. I think I just saved the bug catching set because there's a very good chance we get Iono'd. Though there's also a equal good chance that they get a turn 2 Dragapult powered up and they just destroy my butt. It's just, I can't see. Oh, see, literal freaking genius. It's almost like I've played 9,700 games or whatever it is, and I know what my opponent's doing at all times. I know what they're thinking, I know what they're wearing, and I know what they smell like. And the Iono, I mean, I think you have to have, oh my god, the stupid, why is everyone playing Jamming Tower? Okay. This is fine. I think we got, press 1 if you think we got this one. As long as they don't know what they're facing, we've got this one. All right, now I'm going to bug catching set because we do kind of need some things. There's a Dipplin. We don't take the energy because we want to get other things. And then, yeah, we just retreat into the Cleffa. All right, that's great. We have we probably have a knockout next turn. And yes, I'm going to have to start my YouTuber voice again. Though I guess that can wait a little bit until, you know, later. Because you can basically just Cleffa for a couple turns. You can Dedenne anything good back. And why not? We played that for the first hour of the stream. And that's going to be pretty much the entirety of the YouTube video, because I don't think I'm going to get one of the... Okay, they put a Charizard into play. We got this. We definitely got this, so we will we'll win this one. This is the one in the YouTube video, because they can't read. I firmly believe that. Unless they're just going to go for another Cleffa turn, which is really bad for us, because then they'll just bosses or something. Okay, so they played Arven. Oh, we got this, everybody. YouTuber voice incoming. Oh, they use freaking Grasping Jaw again. Okay, well then I'm gonna Iono you. We can't show them the Hydrapple. Oh, I'm gonna Drasna. We're gonna do it, everybody. Are you ready? Are you ready for the Drasna? Actually, I could put 2 on you. Yeah, actually, let's do that. Let's put 2 on you, and then we're gonna go Drasna. Literally the first time in Pokemon TCG Live history we got a Drasna, and it's gonna be a Drasna to 8, guaranteed. It's gonna be the coolest thing you... That's fine. Oh, no, we don't really want that. That, you know, could have given me some Applin. That would have been nice. Well, there's an Applin. Oh, yeah, we got Lacy. Definitely want the Lacy. You know, his favorite part of my shoes are the Lacy's. Okay, I don't think we're going to win now. I had a great hand. I thought I was going to get a better one if I played Drasna. Drasna's a lie. Lacy, maybe we shouldn't play Lacy. You know, you got to be losing quite hard, but they've done what we need them to do. As long as they can't go Pidgeot bosses, we're fine. Or if they just have bosses naturally. Okay. All I have to do is top deck a Morty's Conviction and we're fine. That's literally all we have to do and we win the game. Top deck Morty's, get the perfect 4 cards, win the game. Oh my god, their luck is insane. That's not a Morty's. Okay, well, Lacy, I've always believed in you. I've always thought, you know, you've always been my favorite, Lacy. We're gonna get a Max Rod and a Hydrapple. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna go Coded Attack. Oh man, you know, you try to build fun new decks, and then PDCGL just claps your cheeks. And mathematically, I can't win. So if they just didn't have that bosses, we would have been fine. If they would have... Okay. If they would have just not bossed, we would have been fine. If they would have retreated and attacked with Charizard, we would have been fine. I don't think there's anything we can necessarily do to improve... Well, okay. Well, there's very clearly things we can do to improve this. We're going to cut the Lacy. We're going to cut the Parasol Lady and the Lacy. Okay, I see the error of my ways, all right? And then we have 4 Drasna, 4 of those. Let's go. Let's test out Lucky Helmet and see how that goes. 2 of those guys. We have Max Rod, Super Rod, and then I guess 3rd Superior. And then we have 1 Energy Recycler. Like, I'm trying. I just want one of these games. One game. We got 1 hour left in the stream. Just give me one. That's all I want. Just cap off the YouTube video with one fun game. The further we fall down in Master League, that's okay. We'll be fine. We'll rebound. You know, we'll, wait, is Tyrese Halliburton a good I don't know. I think he's hurt. We're going to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander this one. We're going to rebound. I don't know if Shea Gilgeous SGA is good at rebound. Okay, whatever. 13 energy. We see 0. All right, we're going to start Tatsugiri. It's going to be a donk deck, and then everything bad will happen. But we got the turn 1 Drasna, baby. We got that turn 1 Drasna, baby. Okay, well, we lose this one because it's a single prize deck. God, PDC, why can't you cooperate for 1 day, PDC? For 1 day. That's all I'm asking. Just give me 1 day. I mean, I guess, because we may never see that Fezandipiti again. Okay, so we're going to go Drasna. We're going to flip heads. We're going to see 8 cards. And then I'm going to... Hello. See, I told you, this card's amazing if you just always flip heads. And you didn't believe me. Oh, wait, we just win if I just put Dipplin into play. Oh, no, because they got the Monkey Dory. Damn it. I was like, oh, we just win if I just get the Dipplin. No, the stupid Monkey Dory ruins everything. Okay, well, let's attract some customers. And then there's another Drasna, baby. We got this. And then I think, yeah, we'll save the lucky helmet. I guess I'll put it on you. All right, I am very confident right now. I kind of figured I was going to win this one. Get it? I kind of figured. Because that's their name. I mean, if they go crazy and really thin their deck down, then I can just stall with Dipplin. But then, of course, they have the Dunsparce, and that's just never going to happen. All right, well, I have to get rid of 6 energy. They need a couple things. I'm just trying to think if there's any way that I can win this mathematically, knocking out a bunch of dudes. I don't actually know. Oh, well, never mind. It doesn't matter. I think if they knew what they were facing, and if they knew that I had that terrible hand, they probably wouldn't have conceded. But I think they saw the Dipplin and assumed, like, oh, I can't win. But obviously the Monkey Dory would stop everything. And Clamburglar, you're always wrong. I mean, just look at the outfit you chose today. Boom, boom. Got him. Okay, we're going to choose to go second. We're going to win. We got this. Just any basic deck. I think as long as it's not an iron... Well, even if it's an Iron Hands deck, I can win against Iron Hands. It's just obviously not going to be that easy. Okay, just one. All I'm asking is 1 game to show off that I'm not a crazy person. Well, I mean... Oh, God. Okay, Cleffa. Well, actually, Cleffa can go into play because it would get knocked out no matter what. Oh, no. Immortys for 1. Oh, no. Oh, sorry. Immortys for 0. I was like, Immortys for 1. No, it's Immortys for 0. So I think what we do here is Lucky Helmet the active. And then... Oh, this is probably the Archaludon build. And then, yeah, just attach to you and hope. I don't even know who that is. Is that what they hand out at the Academy Awards? Oh, it's this. Oh, you got nothing, bro. You got... Well, actually, I need you to get something, bro. Oh, no. Okay, well, we got nothing off of that. That's not good. Can I get a Dipplin or something? Oh, my God. we lost the game. Oh, man. Oh, that's classic live. Why are you still playing? That is classic live. Oh, man. Yep. I put in the lucky helmet to draw 2. We have like 10 draw supporters, 4 Poffin, 4 Bug Catching Set, and we just get donked by a Zacian with a metal energy on it. Okay, is this going to be Mamoswine? If it's Garchomp or Mamoswine, we're totally fine. But yeah, just does anyone have any idea? Like, am I missing anything? I have other lists. I'll switch to the other lists after this one. But I haven't used Dedenne. You know, I'm starting to really think that Revavroom is the way to go, and just have a ton of recycling and just, you know, go crazy with Revavroom. And make sure you have Fezandipiti. Okay, well, speak of the devil. Morty's is goated. Fezandipiti's goated. You can get a 13-card hand. If this is Garchomp, I'm pretty confident we can win this because they won't have any backup attackers. They could just use Gabite. But I can... No, I can't really two-shot a Gabite because the Diplo only does 20. So maybe we want one of the Festival lead Dipplin, because that still does 100 damage for a single energy. That can take a couple knockouts here and there. Because the current Dipplin was just like, oh, if I'm playing a basic deck, then I just want to be able to buy myself some time, but maybe that's not the right call. Okay. I see what you're cooking. I've been playing this version of the deck for an hour, so YouTube audience, no matter what happens, this will be uploaded into the video. I'm guaranteeing that right now. This will be in the video no matter what. Because we got this. I don't want a Morty's. We're going to Drasna. The question is me showing them the Dipplin a good thing or a bad thing? I think it might be a bad thing. All right, so let's just go Drasna. We're going to draw up to 8 because that's what Drasna does. It's just, if you read the text on the card, it says shuffle, draw 8. Oh, crap. Okay, well, actually, that kind of worked out. And then we just retreat into the Cleffa. I mean, just in case we get nothing off the bug catching set. Hey, there's an Applin and a Dipplin. Great. The only way that my opponent can win this game now is if they realize that the Gabite can do a lot of stuff. The Gabite is obviously going to be our game-losing scenario because I didn't put in the Do the Wave Dipplin, which I am now regretting. So specifically for the Garchomp matchup, you want to have the Do the Wave one because that knocks out a Gibble, that knocks out a Gabite, it hits them for weakness, so it's very easy. You also, you know, you can deal with lower HP Pokemon. And why doesn't Cleffa resist fighting? You could resist fighting. I mean, they'd still knock me out with Rose Raid, but you could resist fighting. Okay. I guess the strat is if I give them to Denny, I can get a bug catching set back. Oh, they got rid of a rare candy. That's fine, because they're going to have a bunch more stuff. They knock out the Cleffa. Again, why doesn't Dedenne resist fighting? Oh, they're going for the TM. They're going for the TM evolution. Please do both. Please do both for no reason. Oh, they did both. Okay, so we actually have a chance now because they did both. All right, so attach to you. Go into you. I'm going to, yeah, we're going to do that. And then Drasna again, because Drasna is the greatest supporter anyone has ever created. It is just always a draw 8. Oh my god. Okay, we're getting all the bad luck out of the way when we don't need it. We're going to get all the good luck for the rest of the game. You know, they have evolved into Garchomp. They're going to go get another Garchomp probably. Oh, they don't know what's about to happen to them. You have no idea what is about to befall you. And then we give them the Fezandipiti to bait out another Garchomp. It's like, oh no, don't one-shot my Fezandipiti with your big bad Garchomp. Oh, that would be so terrible. And Super Specs, yeah, we never flip heads here. Oh yeah, see, they don't know what's happening here. That Spiritomb is because it doesn't get the Roserade bump because you can't bump up 0. And that's great. So the Spiritomb does 0 because it's like when you can't add to 0. That's basically the way to explain it, is why doesn't Spiritomb do 30 damage with Roserade? It's because you can't add to 0. It's like how when you divide by 0, everything you divide by 0 is 0, and how every time you multiply by 0, it's 1. Oh, they have no idea. Oh my god, this is amazing. Okay, we do have to get a Morty's Conviction here, though. And I'm guaranteeing a Morty's Conviction. Abso-freaking-lutely. What is... Okay, so we go Fezandipiti first. And then Fezandipiti first, then Tatsugiri, then Uh-oh. Okay, so I think Morty's Conviction is more important. Well, we also need a Hydrapple. Oh god, this is gonna not work, isn't it? Oh, we got the Morty's. Okay, we're fine. All right, I can Morty's Conviction because we have the energy retrieval. We just need a Hydrapple. We got the Hydrapple. We have the lucky helmet on the Hydrapple. This is amazing. I am the greatest Hydrapple electromagnetic sonar player in the history of the universe. Bow down before me, for I am your king. Okay, then we just go Hydra Breath. Knock out the Garchomp. No damage on the field. This is the dream matchup because they didn't know. They didn't know about the Gabite. If they just attacked with Gabite all game, they win. You know, your Monkey Dory, useless. Your Spiritomb, useless. Trust your pilot, goated. Everyone type that in the comments. Trust your pilot, you're more goated than a double. And that's how I'll know you watched the last game of the video. Because this is going in... I mean, I know they're just thinning out their deck because if they, you know, if there's an Iono play or something, and they also want to draw with Corkscrew Dive. Funny thing is, they don't currently have a knockout on my Hydrapple. My Hydrapple actually survives this turn. And then I do feel confident enough that I can take the final 2 prizes with the amount of recycling that I have. That is how confident I am in this deck, because we haven't had to use any of our recycling cards. I have the Dedenne to get back a Max Rod if I need it. So maybe the Dedenne is sort of like a safety net where it's like, oh, if your opponent finally figures out your strategy, I can also get bosses back with Dedenne. If your opponent figures out your strategy and is like, okay, I don't put any 2-prizers down, I just take knockouts with the smaller guys, they're attaching to Spiritomb. They don't... This is amazing. I don't even care. I don't even care, because they're just going to give me an extra turn. I'm going to draw 4 off the lucky helmet if they hit into me. We got another Morty's Conviction. Okay. Oh, thank you. This is great. Oh, you drew... Oh, this is great. This is the dream. We have the absolute dream scenario here. You know, it's like my favorite YouTuber of 2015. This is the absolute dream. Yeah, they could have KO'd the Hydrapple if they wanted to. But they couldn't, you know, they brought you back to me. And then we just go Max Rod for 5 energy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then just absolutely destroy them. And yeah, I'm not even going to bother with anything else, because if they take a knockout, then we just do whatever. Oh, this is beautiful. Like, I know I'm playing a grass deck, and we would have hit them for a weakness if I was playing a good grass deck, so it's not like, oh my god, you beat Dragapult with this. Though I can beat Dragapult with this. I firmly believe that. And the Lucky Helmet. I think people are sleeping on Lucky Helmet. Because it's sort of like, remember the Team Rocket's Coughing, where if the Badoo hits into your Team Rocket's Coughing, you just go get 2 Coughing? With Lucky Helmet, if a Badoo hits into you with Lucky Helmet, you go get 2 cards. Okay, they have finally figured it out that they have to go for Dragon Slice. They have not figured it out that they have to go for Dragon Slice. Oh... V, J5 on V. You need to learn. You've been taught an important lesson today by teacher Mr. Pilot. You know, you better, oh, Mr. Pilot, what can I do for better grades? You know what you can do. There's a reason they invented airdrop, and it's not to share important information with people in close proximity. It's so they could make a Hollywood movie called Drop that 10 people saw, and also for feet pics. They thought they... Okay, well, that's a little annoying. That's less annoying. But between Tatsugiri and Dedenne, like, we just have Dedenne for Max Rod, which is great. And they're probably going to want to target my Fezandipiti. I still have bosses in the deck. This is why I looked at the Dedenne. I don't think it made it into the YouTube video, but I literally just looked into the filters and typed in discard pile into your hand. And that's what I looked up. And that's, this is what popped up. All right, so we go Tatsugiri. This is going to be a mean nothing turn. I will get rid of my Poffins. Hello. All right, so we'll burn the Poffins because we don't need them. Though I guess I should see what my supporter is first before I do that. That would have been a smarter decision. And it's Morty's. Interesting. Okay, well, let's go Applin here. You there. Morty's away the Poffin. Draw 4. There's another lucky helmet. And then we flip the script. That's great. They have to be out of Iono at this point, right? No, they're not even close. All right, so let's go retreat into Dedenne. Go get the Max Rod. Because I'm not worried if they knock out whoever they knock out, it doesn't matter. They can knock out the Fezandipiti, they still need to take 2 more prizes after that. They can knock out a Dipplin, doesn't matter. I can get another Hydrapple or another Applin. I probably should have super rodded in the Hydrapple though, and maybe the Dipplin. That probably would have made more sense. The Kirk Cousins, you like that? Most overpaid court. VJ5 on. Come on. All you have to do is turn the stream on and I can tell you how to beat me off. It's very simple. You attack with the Gabite. Ichigo, that's why we have 2 hands. And 2 feet. Okay, don't put it in. Okay. You know, this could go sideways. Which is a movie that came out like 21 years ago. This could go sideways, but that's never going to happen. Not when we have Morty's and Drasna. And Ichigo. Okay, they're going for the Fez. They're going for the... Okay. Sure. I feel like they took my advice a little too close to heart here, and they're just like, oh, I got to get in that video. All right, well, we win. I don't even need to do anything, right? Because we just have Max Rod and Superior. Oh, that's beautiful. That's so beautiful. I don't... No. PDC Jill's trying to tempt me. Get back, foul demon. I will not be tempted by your enchantingness. All right, then we just go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we got all the things. All the stuff. And then we just go Superior. Yeah, I'm getting rid of the Drasna. Best card, my foot. Easy. Get out of here. Well, we just knocked out 3 Garchomp. They didn't even take more than 3 prizes. Spiritomb, useless. The Rose Raid could have been really bad for us. I only played 2 Hydrapple, and it was literally the last prize in the deck, and I still managed to win. I am that good with this deck that I can prize half of my Hydrapple. I can only have 1... There's nothing else to say. PDCGL is a well-made game. What was the name of this one? What did I call this one? This was the Tatsugiri one with all the wacky supporters. All right, what else did I have? Did I have something really crazy? We had... Oh, the Sinistra. That's the one that's the really crazy one. And yeah, the Applin MVP. And you know what? Make sure you grab those codes that are in the pinned comment before I get rid of it, because I'm going to pin Clamburglar's comment, because that's just the truer words have never been spoken. And Ichigo, that's actually the headliner of my thumbnail. Sort of. It's just a Hydrapple a day. Here, I'll copy and paste them one more time in case people didn't get the codes. Because, you know, who needs drops? Do you think Azul's pinned comment is the free codes? No, mine is. Because I actually care about all. You know, Azul doesn't have to try to get free stuff to his audience. I have to try. Okay, this is a rough one here. Oh. Oh no, none of my guys have abilities. I was thinking, oh, this is really bad. No, none of my people have abilities. So the Arbok is fine. It's just I can't win against no, Arbok spreads 30 to everybody. So I just have to load up a Hydrapple with 3 energy and we're fine. Though I doubt we're gonna actually be fine. Because I don't have a picnic basket. Yeah, we're gonna have to whip them good. Licorice whip. Some cool whip. What, you want some cool whip? Cool whip. Uh-oh, they got the Crobat. Oh, no, that's fine, because Articuno only protects basics. And our strategy is not revolving around that anyways. The reason you play Articuno in an evolution deck is because it protects your Zubat and your Ekans and your Mimikyu from Dragapult pings. That's pretty much the only reason you play Articuno. I mean, there's other reasons, but it's like pretty much the only one. Okay, so Morty's first. Get rid of that, because we can always Electromagnetic Sonar for the more... Okay, can I get some basics? No, can I get some basics, please? Can I... Thank you, that was really close. All right, so I guess we go for the Poltergeist. Because it's protected against Arbok's attack. I bet you nobody here knows what Arbok's attack is without looking it up. No cheating. You're not allowed to cheat and look it up. But I know. Because I'm cool like that. So for those of you who don't know, it's 30 damage to each of your opponents. No, it's not. It's 30 damage to everybody. For 3 darkness. So it's Team Super Smash. That was a very oversimplified version. I give you 0 points, and may God have mercy on your soul. And I had to put the Poltergeist down because Arbok prevents me from putting it down. All right, I believe this is the first game where I've ever played against Arbok where it actually maybe might do something. Oh, right, they got Team Rocket's energy. I always forgot. Joke's on you, I don't have a soul. All right, well, hey, get protected, buddy. I guess, yeah, we have to evolve. We're going to Morty's again. And that's cool. I would very much like a dude, which we got. Okay, so I'm going to obviously Dipplin these nuts. And then watch me prize the Poltergeist here. Watch it be 100% prize. Or sorry, the Sinistcha. Oh, we got it. Okay. And then I think I just used Sinistcha the entire game, right? Because why wouldn't I? And then, oh, right, I shouldn't have done that. And Al Bundy, yeah, you just gotta do them separately. You can't do them all at once. But yeah, it's 3 separate codes. And then you get a bunch of free stuff. I don't quite remember when they're all supposed to expire. I think one of them's like June 30th, and another's like July 7th or something. All right, so Sinistcha heals 30. This is great. This is like the opposite of what live always does to me. Normally, I get the worst matchup when I try a wacky deck, but this is the perfect matchup. Because I heal from everybody, so they can damage 30 every turn, but I can heal 30 every turn. And, I mean, I guess it didn't really make sense for me to get the energy back into hand, but that's fine. Because now I can just really Mortys all day. And then we go retreat. You're weak to fighting, which is stupid, and I hate it. But yeah, we'll Morty's that away, and we can just use the energy to do the thingy things. All right, I don't think they're going to do anything. I don't really care if they do the thing. I don't really care if they get Crobat. And Al Bundy, thank you. No, wait, are you... What game are you playing? Are you playing TCG Live? Because they're not... It's global. If you can play PDCGL, you can play PDCGL. You're trying to do it in TCG Pocket, then no. But TCG Pocket doesn't have code redemption, right? It's like gifts that they'll send you. They'll send you gifts. There was like that McDonald's promotion where you entered your username and it's like, oh, you have a gift. Okay, are you gonna... Oh, joke's on you. I'm about to win. Okay, well, yeah, they definitely work. Oh, I'm knocking your face out right here, bro. I'm gonna knock you out. All right, we just have to get some energy. Ooh, we got it. Oh, this is great. This is awesome. This is hilarious. Look at that. We just get him with the Hydra Breath. I needed to do 10 damage. Instead, I destroyed them. I ended their life. So if you're on an Apple device, you can't enter codes. But yeah, like, has anyone else tried the codes? Do they still work? They worked yesterday. But yesterday was Thursday, and that's like the weekly reset. So it's tough to say. Uh-oh. Less uh-oh. 6 energies to fulfill 10 damage. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have evolved the Hydrapple, because coded attack would have done it. PDCGL's a great game, by the way. You did it on an Apple device? Oh, okay. So wait, oh no, right, because you can do it on Apple, you just can't scan codes. Wait, can you redeem codes on... It's so confusing. Everyone can... Lana, if you're wrong, I'm going back to your old name. You know, that's... Remember, I have all the power here. I can take it away. Phone, iPad, and MacBook, I have done it. You are the chosen one. You have done it. You pulled the sword out of the stone. Wait, MacBooks don't have a webcam? Or just the MacBook can't stand in general? Mine is a clamshell. Wait, are you... Do you have like the really old MacBook that's like got a handle on it? Or what am I thinking of? All right, so Poltergeist. I guess we get an Applin and a thing. No, we'll just hold off. I'll use Iono and we'll just retreat. I don't... Like, I don't know how Arbok is supposed to win in a world where, like, we have Nest Ball and Buddy-Buddy Poffin and TM Evolution and it only does 30 damage. Like, I get the spice. They can't play any abilities from their hand. The problem is, Dragapult doesn't have an ability. Dracloak, you can just evolve through TM Evolution. You can boss away the Arbok. You can countercatcher away the Arbok. Like, again, I understand what they were trying to do with this card, but it has too many weaknesses. If they Devo now, Vector the Vector, don't you dare. Don't you dare, Vector. You know, your cereal is terrible. Yeah, see? I went there. Your cereal? Garbage. Worst cereal ever. But, like, there's so many things wrong with the Hydrapple. Whip Smash for 3. It should be, like, a Grass and a Colorless for 120. And then it should be a 2 retreat cost on the Hydrapple. It shouldn't be 140 for 3. I just don't think that's a good trade-off. All right, so we go retreat. We matcha splatcha. Kirby right back at you. All right, let's go get the Max Rod and the Evolution. And then if they... Oh, no, they can't Crobat and de-evolution because Crobat is still only 2-2. Just like the NHL player Jordan. Another Clam Burglar joke. Like, I understand this is not the matchup that Coke wanted, but I don't necessarily think I see it with Arbok. If TM Evolution, like when TM Evolution rotates, that's when you got to worry about Arbok. That is absolutely when Arbok becomes a real threat is, oh, there's no more TM Evolution. Well, then we have to play it from hand. We have to evolve from hand because you can't play Salvatore. Salvatore only evolves dudes without an ability. So that's in like a year, maybe this becomes a problem. But right now, it's not much of a problem. And when does Reversal? Oh, so Reversal rotates in March. I thought it was, for some reason, I thought it was an H-block card. And you can't, so you have to use a Darkness Energy and a Team Rockets Energy. You can't just use Reversal, which is fine, but it's not great. Vector, see there, see that, you know, it doesn't matter if it's the worst, you're all in F tier. But if you, everyone's going to ask me, because I use these sleeves for the entire stream, so I can guarantee you every comment's going to be, where'd you get those feel sleeves? And I'm going to have to tell them you had to watch a partnered co-stream at Worlds either last year or the year before. And if you didn't do that, you can't do it. Ichigo, why don't you redeem it and find out? I even turned up the sound on the computer. Okay, well that's annoying. It's just the Metal Gear Solid alert. What do you mean it's the Metal Gear Solid alert sound? What else would it be? Well, then I'm turning the sound back down. All right, so we can snipe the Arbok if we want to. Oh, they're doing the thing. All right, so I changed it. The sound is back down again. They're going to confuse me, and then they can de-evolution, which would be very bad. And, well, they're doing Snake Eater. Everyone agrees that Snake Eater is better. It's just damage, right? Prevent all damage. Okay, so we can still rebrew. But I have to flip through confusion? Oh, they definitely changed their entire strategy, and now we're in trouble. All right, well, let's Poffin. Let's go get double Applin. And then we're just trying to thin out the deck. This is a very boring one. I will agree on that one. This is very boring. All right, and then, yep, we're going to go... I guess I just rebrew and knock out the Arbok. Hey, get out of here, Arbok. Oh, wait, no, I can knock out the... Is it anybody? Yeah, it's anybody. So we just put it on the Golbat. Sure. I mean, I would have preferred if this matchup was, you know, not annoying. That would have been nice if this was a not annoying matchup, but it's fine. You know, annoying matchups are what dreams are made of. I'm freeballing it, if you know what I mean. All right, so they're just going to keep doing 30. I don't play any... What? What? I don't play any stadiums in the deck. Oh, you got some of them already? Okay, that would explain. They... Oh, because they have a Shaman in the deck. Wait, they put Shaman in the deck and Ariana? Bold move. Bold choice. All right. Well, actually, let's go Matcha Splash. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Because if we can just delay the game for as long as possible, we win. So if we can delay them for 15 turns, we win. But if they knock out both my Applin, then their reversal energy stops working and they have to commit another energy, which would just be like a darkness energy. All right, so I know I said no more predictions, but the next game is going to be the last game of the stream. So bet 10,000 channel points. I will be using this Sinistcha deck. And remember, this is the last game of single prize week. Next week, we're doing EXs all week. It's going to be the worst EXs you can possibly think of. And I'm excited for it. All right, well, let's go. Yeah, I'll let them take the knockout on the Applin if they want them. And then I think I just get ready for a whip smash. Let me whip smash. Okay, that's fine. And then they'll go for a spinning tail. That's fine. I can still just Matcha Splash again, unless I top deck an energy. No, it's new Destined Rivals EX week. Tatsugiri EX came out last year. Amoongus was Journey Together. No, like, I would rather play Rabsca. We're closer to a Rabsca, okay? Yeah, I said it, Rabsca. Can I please get an energy or something? This was a calculated move. Hey, we got it. Get out of here, buddy. Get out of here. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. I mean, we're going to lose if they have a de-evolution. If they just have a de-evolution, we do lose the game. But, you know, we had fun. We had fun while it lasted. They're going to strike the sleeper. They're going to take 2 prizes, which is going to be very bad. He's going to play Mocket's Roll Trace. Well, no, I think it's Electivire, Arboliva, Nidoking, and Persian. Oh, God. But yeah, Moltres might be better than Persian, which is sad to say out loud. All right, so they strike the sleeper. And then... Oh, they did get it. Good job. Okay, final game of the stream. Get those votes in. Because I'm never... If there's not at least 10,000 channel points up for grabs in this vote, I am never doing a prediction again. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm going to take Lana's name away. Yeah. And I'm also going to play TCG Pocket for an entire week. Yeah. And then I'm going to play well. You know, I'm just going to play the best. I'm just going to go onto Limitless, net deck the top list, and only play tier 1 decks. And if that's not a big enough threat, I don't know what is. That should be everyone's worst nightmare. Well, because I'm trying to force people to do it. And I know you're there. We go. Somebody really put their foot in their mouth. Oh, I think we lose this one. So everyone should have just put... I didn't say you had to put your points on yes. You can also put your points on no, and everyone should have put their points on no, because this is absolutely going to be a loss. Unless they prize the Inferno Kick Flurry one. Oh, that's bogus. All right, well, at least we know they have lots of multi-prizers. The bad news is that I have to retreat this guy. No, pretty much no matter what. Even if we flip heads, we didn't flip heads, but even if we went the other way around, we would have had to do it. Okay. Is there a Cleffa on the list? There's no Cleffa, but there is a Badoo. So that's fine. And then we just retreat Iono, or we attach Iono. And then we Badoo. I guess what I did is, yeah, we'll put that guy into play. I guess what I did is I cut out the Cleffa for the Badoo, and I think it should have maybe been the other way around, where Cleffa is just better. And hey, I could turn this around. What if they don't get any basics? Okay, well, I know them into basics. That was an oopsie. Okay, if I flip heads, then we're good. Thank you. And then... what do I go? And there's a Fezandipiti. That's great. Let's go TM Evolution and Bug Catching Set, because we're definitely going to get an energy with the Bug Catching Set, and that's really cool, and I really appreciate it that we're going to get... hey, we got an energy. Okay. Now the question is, do I even use the TM Evolution at this point? Would I rather use Itchy Pollen and then save the evolution as like Morty's Conviction? I think that makes sense. We item lock them. I know that I'm not going to be able to use Fezandipiti, but that's okay. Because we're going to get knocked out between turns, but I think that's okay. Because I can coded attack a couple times, maybe screw them over. And just slowly build up my board position. Hey, we got a Morty. See, we got a Morty's. Easy. Not that we need it. All right, so we just go coded attack, and we just got to wait for them to fill up their bench. And yeah, so I haven't played Titan, Regirock, Dondozo, Nidoking, Moltres, Electivire, or Balava, or Persian. Or Crobat, technically. I played Mabostiff before I played half of those. Just some of them are so bad. You can't show me these EXs and be like, those are good. No, those are terrible EXs. So the fact that Titan is bad, but it's better than Regirock and Dondozo, like Electivire is middle of the pack. But no, I'm just saying like overall that it's just sad that like they're middle of the pack and go for my Poltergeist. Go for my Poltergeist. Oh, they did. They're afraid of it. They don't know about the Hydrapple. Okay, so we have Fezandipiti and Morty. I can definitely knock this dude out and take 2 prizes. But they've also done that. All right, so flip the script for 3. Don't need the Sinistcha. I think what I do is I thin the deck out because we're going to need some things. So we go for the Dipplin. And then we just kind of hope that they don't got it like that. And then I Morty's away this guy. 1, 2, 3. And then, yep, Applin. Pheasant. I thought they used Scorching Cyclone. Or did they, oh, did they just attach to the... Okay, how big of an idiot am I? What am I missing? Because was that not last turn? What am I missing? What am I missing where I can't use the Fezandipiti? Because they used Scorching Cyclone. It was knocked out. They took the prize. Because if they would have used Scalding Steam, then I couldn't do it. Oh, I already used it. Oh. Clearly, I went autopilot there. The reason I couldn't use it is because I already used it. Oh, man. Yeah, you can tell it's the last game of this. You can tell we're not playing another game after this one. You can tell. Oh, man. Yeah, that's last game of the week. I've already checked out. Yeah, that's an oopsie. Okay, so we can still win. It's just very unlikely, but they're going to retreat off 3 energy. They're going to give me their Zard. And then all I have to do is knock out crap. Really, the last card in your hand is a switch. Literally the one card that can win you the game here. Oh, that's bad. All right, well, we go up with the Dipplin. We have to take the KO. We don't have nearly enough energy. We have slightly more energy. And then I guess it's a Ultra Ball away these two. Go get a Dipplin. Don't get a Dipplin. Oh, right. The problem is I didn't put Drasna in here. That's why we're not, because I don't have Drasna. Because I forgot to add those cards, because I had to make room for the Sinistra. So that's why we didn't get... Hang on, do we have it? If I... Oh, God, I got to do this perfectly. Okay, hang on. If I... Wait. No? We have two superiors. We have energy retrieval. So if I get the energy retrieval, we only have 3 in there. So I have to go bug catching set. Okay, so step 1, we have to get an energy off bug catching set. We got 2. Okay, so that's it, right? Because now I guaranteed have it. And then we go into you, rescue board. I have to superior away the rare candy in that one. We absolutely have it. And then Hydra Breath. Unfortunately, they're going to knock me out with the stupid Volcanion. But unless their one card is amazing, we might have another chancey here. Yeah, oh my god, Regirock is so bad. 140 for 4 energy, and then it only gets boosted against stage 2s, and it doesn't even knock out any stage 2s that are meaningful. Like, not even Pidgeot. Ah, they got the Blaziken. Alright, I know I got rid of a rare candy, but we do have one more somewhere. And I have to get a Hydrapple and a Dipplin this turn, which I don't think I can do. Unless we get the greatest draws. If we had Drasna and Lacey... Oh, hello. I mean, see, I told you, if we just had Drasna and Lacey in the deck, then that would have won us the game. Ah, we were a rare candy. We almost had it, too. So, well, actually, hang on. We're not quite out of it yet. We're mostly out of it. But, oh, no, yeah, if I got to Denny and then knocked out the Blaziken, yeah, so, yeah, we're probably not going to win, but I can go 1, 2, 3, and then Dipplin, we go coded attack. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to force them to retreat. They will retreat off 3 energy, and then they'll knock out the Dipplin. Then I have everything I need to win. But this all hinges on the fact that they have to retreat off 3 energy. They can't have 2 energy in hand. Like, obviously, they can Blaziken and energy on Volcanion. But if they don't read Dipplin's attack, or if they go autopilot, then we can... see, we have a chance. They're obviously going to re-accelerate. I mean, obviously, we don't know what's in their hand, but they're obviously going to re-accelerate to somebody. They went for the Volcanion. We can still win this one. Oh my god, we got this. We got this. Everybody, hold on to your butts. We got this. If your hands aren't on your cheeks right now and we lose, I'm blaming you. Okay. So, I think we already have it. Oh, we really... What the hell was that? Okay. We really already have it. We go Arven for energy retrieval, right? Because we need... Yeah, we need the energy retrieval, so we get that. And then we Fezandipiti. Oh my goodness. It's all coming to fruition. Yeah, we don't need the stupid rare candy anymore. And then superior away the Hydrapple and the rare candy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then attach. Knockout. Yes. Obviously, they're going to promote the Charmander here if they don't have it. But I should have a Gust card, I think. There should be a Gust card somewhere. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Unless I'm crazy, there should be a bosses and a counter catcher somewhere. And they got the Zard. Well, 7 energy. Maybe they don't got it. Maybe they didn't put... Maybe they just have 1. Maybe they don't have enough. Oh, they're hesitating. Ah, they got it. You gave me hope and then dashed it away. All right, so I probably won't bother getting the video up today. I'll just wait until tomorrow. And then I'll be watching the Japanese Black Gold and White Flare. I'll be working on Black Gold and White Flare stuff. I'll prep some decks. Does anyone have any input on which EX they'd like to see first? I'm leaning towards like our Balava because that's like the most playable one. Sad to say. Let's go. Actually, I guess I should do all because I don't know if I own all of them. Where is it? Not Terra. Where's the attributes? Remember, it's not Pokemon EX, it's Pokemon EX. And then we got to go Destined Rivals. There's only 17. And we only 23 weeks to go until we can craft the cards from Destined Rivals, the full arts from Destined Rivals. All right, thank you for reminding me, Mark. I won't follow through on my threat. You know, Rabsca, it's not the worst card ever printed, right? Just use Lead HQ, use Handheld Fan. There's, what is it, the thing? There's a couple things that I think accelerate energy into play. You can make a deck with Rabsca and you can win a game, right? I can definitely do that. But Titan probably no. Dondozo, it's too stupid. You know, yeah, you can put Heavy Baton on it and give it 290 with Lively Stadium and stuff, but yeah, like, I mean, 240 isn't the worst number, but it's not the best. You know, I think Electivire might be my first pick because I can make a deck with Electivire. But our Balava is most likely the most playable because you just pair it with Dusknoir. You just go Dusclops, Dusknoir, get them set up for knockouts, and then you just Oil Salvo twice and just try to win. Yeah, Electivire can use Baton. Iron Hands can use Baton. So there's a lot of decks that can use Baton here. Well, there's 2. And then, you know, Persian is not good. It relies on your opponent being good. Like, you can play it with Grabber, I guess would be like, I'll leave myself a note, like Heavy Baton, Electivire, Persian, Grabber. Oh, wait, does Grabber put it on the bottom or does it shuffle it in? Like, you can use Grabber and then, like, Judge. Yeah, we're not playing Regirock. Regirock is not going to be something that I devote a stream to. Maybe if there's a Fighting Week Stage 2, because what are Mega Evolutions considered Stage 2s, or are they just considered Mega Evolutions? Yeah, oh, wait. Oh, Mega Lucario is a Stage 1, so where's the... So Mega Gardevoir is a Stage 2. So if we get a Fighting Week Mega that's a Stage 2 that rules the format, Regirock still sucks. even if everything's perfect, Regirock still sucks. But who's the thing? It's Orbeetle, right? Did that rotate? It's been a while since I did this. Orbeetle. Yeah, so the Orbeetle that does the thing rotated, but what's the effect? Oh, we gotta go format. So it's jamming attachment. You may attach up to from your opponents. So from your opponent's discard. And then what we want standard 2. It is Graphite. We gotta play. Oh God, we gotta play Rabsca with Grafai. Because this one, the Haunter's just a supporter. So it's gotta be Rabsca with Grafai, Handheld Fan, and Lead HQ. I'll leave myself that note. So Rabsca, Handy, Grafai, Lead HQ. And that's to make it even remotely playable. No, we are not playing Regirock. All right, enjoy Sunny's stream, assuming Sunny's still streaming. Moon Kitty's been online for a while. Sunny did realize that he owes... there's some not safe for work stuff happening. Sunny's petting some really weird things on screen. But yeah, enjoy your weekend. I'll see you on Monday. EX week is starting. Get excited.